Hello. Welcome to Stream for Initiative.
Hello.
Episode 18.
Woohoo!
Last we left off, we had a wild Neelon going wild on a ship, yelling at everybody. Not happy.
What, was it not justified?
You didn't yell at
No,
me.
justified.
I feel
Are you
like he
kidding
could have
me?
yelled louder.
Drama?
He could have yelled louder.
Listen. Okay, so a lot of revelations, a lot of story was brought to light. Neelon found out about Dale, which he already had some issues with. There was some drama between the two of them, so caused some stirring of emotions within Neelon, maybe not so happy ones. And yeah, the group is on the way to Opalhost. Some people say Opalhost. Some people say Opalhost. Those.
Yeah, it depends on the dialect.
But yeah, by boat, which is why we have the nice lulling sound of water. What else happened last episode, guys? I'm trying to remember. I know that there was a lot, but I can't remember all of it.
Gomo made
Oh,
made some
giant
sausages
island moving. Giant moving
and
island.
tea,
Yep. He made tea on an island.
which
And
turned
the
out to
island was
not
not
be an
happy.
island.
Yeah.
The ship captain did a lot of subtle and not so subtle flirting.
Yes. Yep.
Iota's pendant is technically a part of her now.
Yes. That happened. Nyota now has.
I love how that's not one of the
tattoo
first things we
sorts.
mentioned. That's like a big ass development right there.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
We're still taking time to process.
Is it
Yeah,
a blessing or a
the
curse?
necklace
We
is
know
no longer a
something happened,
necklace,
like
it's a tattoo.
magic.
I love how, like, the necklace being not a necklace is supposedly the development, and not that we are being hunted down by something that has the ability to contact her in her dreams from God knows
We
where.
don't know
You
that.
know,
You
that's
just had
not
a
a little bit
nightmare.
bigger.
It was only you. Only contacted you so far as we know.
She did explain why, though, right? Like, the party is aware of what's going on. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
I don't want to say anything if. Okay, yeah. So.
I wasn't good at reenacting it at the time,
Yeah.
but yeah, she more or less went like,
Look, she had a
Yes,
nightmare
so
because she
it's
was
mad at
sleeping.
me.
It was her first time sleeping on a boat.
Yep.
right, and not because like she's being hunted
Oh,
for
totally
anything.
not.
No,
Yoda-
no,
Yoda
it's
stole
totally.
an egg.
You all are
No.
in danger just by having her in
That's
the party
crazy
anymore.
talk.
Yeah. Nyota stole an
I
egg.
mean, we have an
from
egg,
something.
but
Yeah. Stole an egg from
we're
something.
going to a
and that
place where they
something
can
is
mail
mad.
it back by magic. We're fine.
We have an egg.
Yeah.
We can fix that. It can be an omelet.
No, we. That was the last thing that we talked about is how it could not be an omelet. It was already fertilized
Not that Como hasn't tried.
numerous times on the ship. Correct. Okay, so that's where we left off. Now, let's see. More specifically, I think Neelon had said he needed time to think and walked away from the group. The group was standing on deck, if I remember correctly. Do we want to just go to the next day or the next part of it? I think, if I do believe, you guys are pretty close and said it would get there within the next, like half a day or so.
Just go ahead and skip to the next part. I mean, I think everyone's gonna be pretty awkward right now, except for me, because I wasn't getting yelled at. I was just eating popcorn, watching the whole thing go down.
Yeah.
I will say Rodon was the last one to enter the below deck area. So, like, he might have stood outside the door for a little while, but if seeing Neelon wasn't... Like, if Neelon is either outright ignoring him or just not coming back right now, period, he'd go in, but it just would be later than everybody else.
Oh, he's resting on deck, towards the stern, backside.
Okay.
Yeah, so
it.
basically, depending on where Rodon is positioned and how the boat is laid out, he might not even have known where he specifically was, just realized, like, okay, he ain't coming, I'm going inside then.
All right. So everybody eventually makes their way down. I'm assuming to rest for the evening. Neelon stays on the the back of the boat.
I am going to be putting my back up against something and trying to sleep on deck.
Ah, okay. So, I will say about early morning. Actually, I need you to, let's see. Roll a perception check for me. First roll of the night.
Oh no. That's okay. Okay, 15.
Okay. So through the night, as you're trying to get some sleep on deck, it's a very light sleep. You know, you never really find that deep sleep that comes when you're able to lay down. It could be the rocking of the boat. There's other people up there moving around talking. There's a lot of reasons why. Plus, you have a lot on your mind. Early in the morning, you do, at one moment where you wake up, you notice there is a very bright light that you can see far off in the distance. Not high enough to be a star. Pretty low towards the horizon, but it is obviously very bright, and it is very. It's not pulsing. It's just a stable, bright light, and you got your heading right towards it.
Am I sure this isn't the sun?
Yes,
Because you said
I mean,
you said early morning, right?
well, like 2, 3
Pre-dawn.
o'clock in the morning. Yeah, like early.
Gotcha.
So still dark outside. You can see the stars. There are stars around you. You can see the moon very clearly. But that bright light is there. But you do also notice that the people around you don't seem bothered by it. So, are we moving on?
Nah, he'll pay attention to it just in case some bad or it doesn't feel right. But otherwise, nah, he's just gonna keep playing.
I know. A wild boat suddenly appeared on the screen in this stream. Okay. Anyways. All right. Sounds good. So, throughout the night, as you keep falling in and out of consciousness, that light just stays there pretty much the whole time. But again, nobody seems to care about it. But yeah, you just noticed it, and then every time you wake up and you look up, it's still there. Okay, well, interesting. But yeah, we wake up the next morning, and you guys are free to do anything on the boat if you would like.
Did we all get short or long rests?
Yeah, you can take a long rest on there. I mean, but you guys had multiple on the ship, so there probably wasn't any thing that you had lost.
Oh no, I hadn't gotten a long rest, so all of my spell slots were still done.
Oh.
From the last night?
Okay. Side note, Gummy, real fast. Did you want to put your? Oh, okay. You got the. I didn't know if you were gonna put a tarot card up there in the. On stream or not.
Yeah, it's on there.
It's through
Should
the
be.
cycle. Okay, got you. Cool.
I
It's
don't
one
see
of
a
the
card.
cards.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did you update the character sheets finally?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yay!
I don't see a card showing up on stream, by the way. That's how I was
No,
asking.
It's
it's
because
like-
it's in the cycle
after-
with the character sheets. Like it'll cycle
Oh,
through the
whoa,
character
I see
sheets
what
and
you
then
mean.
the card will
It's
pop
not
up.
updating.
You see what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, it's blank.
Oh, wait, so
what
it's not in the cycle?
happened?
Oh, I thought you just put it in the cycle with the character
I
cards.
did.
No, he did, but the cycle
Oh.
shows
It was
a
working
blank.
earlier.
It's yeah.
Oh, okay. Good for somebody catching that, because I was just
Well,
like,
of
oh, I
course
guess
it
that
was
just hasn't
Angel.
popped up yet. Yeah, because she's like, I pulled the card. That's a lot of effort. Y'all gotta show my
No.
effort.
Wow.
I'm moderating the stream.
Wow. I see how it is. It's okay. I'll fix it.
While he's doing that, we'll continue on. So,
There, 9 of
Um,
coins.
is anybody wanting to do anything for this part of the? Ooh, wow, nice, love it.
Ooh,
This part of the
that's very pretty.
this part of the journey, or we're just gonna
Yeah,
continue on? with
Naota
the
would like to try not to feel like she wants to die because the boat is still bothering her.
Make a constitution check for me.
Yay! Damn, 17. I guess she still wants to live.
Yeah, she still wants to live. You're actually making it through today without feeling too bad, actually.
Oh, good.
She finally got her sea legs.
Yeah,
Barely.
just in time for you guys to, not have to worry about it.
Not eat them.
So,
Woohoo! I made it. We docked in Opal House. Damn it!
Is there like a
Oh,
lost
that's
and found
Streyorea
in this
move.
boat?
I mean, it's a pretty small boat. What did you lose, and what are you looking to find?
I want to find something to cover me up.
What?
Oh, like
Oh,
a blanket.
'cause
I mean, there's
yeah.
blankets. You could just take a blanket and wrap it around
No,
you.
I guess I could walk around with a blanket.
What do you mean?
Wear it like a towel.
You're wearing Rodon's robes. Is it not to your
Yeah.
liking, or
I mean,
did you burn that
Doesn't
off
like
too?
not having pants.
no, it's
He
like
wants
wearing a
pants.
circus tent.
Not that big.
What is this?
Wow.
Wait, I'm not even gonna ask anymore.
Wow, she's finally learning. 18 episodes later.
Nobody, out of character. Nobody answers anyway. There's no point in asking.
So, Neelan, you do notice that light, as the daytime comes, the light is gone.
I
But
think I have an idea of what it is.
off in the distance, you guys can tell that you guys are coming up on a city, a big city. And for
Oh,
the
thank
most part,
goodness,
the
land.
that you notice the most is the big church that's in the middle. That's standing out pretty much over everything. And of course, other
land.
masts and stuff in the harbor.
I do have to ask. Rodon would know. Is that church just like any faith can come and worship it? It's just that big, or is it specifically toward one?
The main church it's pretty much for all religions. Whoever you'd like to worship, it's just a place of worship, basically.
Okay.
There are certain ones that aren't allowed to worship there only because of past problems that have been had with said people and what they stand for. But for the most part, people are free to use it for what they do, what they want it to, what they need it for. There we go. English. Yes, you can, Gummy. It's fine.
Cool.
So, just remember that if you guys so I would say this, since that brings up a point. Anybody who's been to Opal House, or like in your backstory or know of it, you feel free to go to WorldAnvil. There's a map of it on there. Just remember that the map is straight. It's top down, so there won't be any. You can't see like what's higher or lower. What is it? Topography. So.
Yeah, topography.
Right. So one building is just gonna look the same size as the next building.
It's very flat. It's 2-dimensional. So there are stairs and things like the church is actually more elevated than it looks like on the map, but not too much. But yeah, so you guys are heading into the docks. You can hear the captain is on deck and he's given orders to prepare for docking. People are, the sails are being put up and getting ready to dock and everything.
So, as soon as they do pull up to one of the docks, I want to say that even before they've lowered the anchor or anything, Naota's just gonna lean over the side and just drop onto the dock. Just full on, just thunk.
She's gonna jump off the ship.
Basically.
Yeah, so eventually they do make it into port, and they do dock, and they do it pretty well. They seem pretty skilled as sailors.
She's
and you
off
guys
before.
and you guys do it's towards the north part of the harbor, is where you guys would dock, and yeah. So and then you just jump right off onto the dock. But you're on somewhat land. It's not moving, but you're still over water. Because where they docked, it's, you're on a dock, not on land.
Yeah, it's not moving. So before they even tie the boat, before they even get it secured, you just see Naota yeet, and you hear a thunk, and she's just like, "Yay!"
Is she doing the "I kiss the sweet ground" sort of thing?
No, she'd actually like run towards like the nearest patch of dirt and then just flop in it, just face down, just poof. A little dust cloud pops up, just poof. She's just laying her stomach in like the dirt.
I would like to have like a town. I guess I just put a tavern. It'd be nice to have like a town map that I could put you guys in, just so we could say you're a town. But okay. So yeah, welcome to Opahos. This is even where you're at on the docks, it's really busy. It's earlier in the morning. There are people going all over the place. You see people carrying boxes and barrels and ropes and all around you. This loud noises. There's birds in the air around you. Matter of fact, some of the people that are walking by you, a lot of them, if they're not wearing like sailing outfits and clothes, they have long robes of like priests of some sort. There's a lot of them have like little things flying around them, almost either in a protection or to help in some form or fashion. But there's a lot of things other than humanoid creatures that you can see around.
So it feels very magic heavy.
Yeah, there are lights that are around the buildings around you, but even though it's daytime, you can see some of the light is still there, but it's not like firelight. Some of the random pieces of wood or like a barrel in front of a store, they're just lit up. Pretty cool.
Well, before I get off of the ship, once it's docked, I'm saying that, I will go to the captain and thank him for letting us get your ride.
You see the captain. He's still giving out a lot of orders. There's a lot of things to do when they first dock. He's got to get everybody to start getting getting everything out of the cargo, bringing things out, things that they were bringing here or whatever. And but yeah, he is very busy. But he goes, yes. I thank you as well, ma'am. It's a shame I didn't get to know you very well. Maybe next time.
Maybe.
And he gives you a nice grin.
Hi.
No more next times.
I'm gonna go
Never
toodle off.
again.
What'd you say, Lily? You're gonna do what?
Toodle off, like toodaloo. I'm gonna leave.
Toodle off. Got it. Okay.
Rodon
what's the
walk-
plan?
Rodon is gonna walk down the walkway back onto land. He's normally gonna pause and just kind of do like a okay, and then continue walking inwards.
Oh shit, here we go again.
So, inwards, you mean towards the center of the city?
Into the town in general. He knows a fair amount, and there's a fair amount of things he wants to do in it.
Okay, so what's the first order of business? As you
I
guys
have a-
were...
Quick question.
Yes.
This town is mostly churches and religious people, right?
Make a history check.
Oh, snap. Okay, I'm gonna use my new dice.
Hey, new dice. I love new dice.
I heard it rolled a nat 20 the first time she rolled it.
Yeah, it was 3 nat 20s in a row.
Are we
Jesus
surprised? How many has she rolled? I think it's just her,
Yeah,
not
right?
the dice.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
Hopefully
6.
it's broken.
I don't
in.
know
Ooh.
history.
Yep, it's broken.
Yeah,
It's a betrayer.
don't really know much about the town. You know it's a big town. You know it's probably one of the biggest on the continent. But other than that, you don't really know much about it.
Besides, it would make sense that I didn't know too much about the history. I was just curious if it was like super religious place.
Well, I mean, that would be part of it.
Yeah.
All you know is there's, you heard that there's a big church here. That's pretty much all you know about it.
I mean, think back on real history, like any religious
Of
center.
elimination. Massive church,
How was that?
probably religious.
Like, were those cities necessarily all full of religious people?
Full of sinners.
Anyways, well, Gomo's like the last to get off the ship. He's adjusting his clothes, and he's actually, for the first time, going to change his cloak to no longer be the red that he's usually dons and have it be like a really tattered kind of look.
Okay.
So he kind of like pats and like brushes down his cloak, and as the parts that he touches starts changing color and texture, and it becomes
he
a,
wants
like
to
kind of
match
like a
me.
ragged kind of
See.
tattered look, and he throws the
Did
hood
we-
on.
So
Did we notice this?
Yeah, how
oh, yeah, I
obvious
mean,
is
it's
it?
hard.
No, he's
it's
not trying
pretty
to be
hard
sneaky
not to.
about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Damn,
If
it's
he
gonna,
runs over
like,
at him, he's like, "Wait, where did Gomo go?" You're usually
But-
probably gonna look for his red cape and not there. And
Yeah.
wait a minute, that's Gomo.
Yeah,
right there.
but Lily does notice that before Gomo did this, that people were kind of looking at him with like sidelong glances, like not really saying anything, but every once in a while people would look at him like just like kind of like a double take.
Okay.
So yeah, so Gomo, you changed your red cloak to what?
It's like a tan, kind of tattered, very kind
Okay.
of lame looking, very worn out.
Very neutral.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Are you-
Okay.
Are you
As
trying
not
to match
draws
the way
much
I'm dressed?
attention. No, I couldn't possibly match how you look.
You
You're
could
literally
just have
in
Nyota give you something of
rags.
hers.
So
Meanwhile, she is in the background, literally rolling on the little patch of dirt that she found, just happy.
So as you guys eventually start walking and looking around and seeing the sights, you again you see lots of people around, and a lot of them, they look like regular folk. I mean, nothing's screaming it's all religion, but there are a lot of religious people around. A lot of them are wearing different types of robes. You can tell obviously that they're from the main church or a church of some sort. And I think Rodon would probably know, Nealon would definitely know that this is one of the main places where people would go to learn magics or anything around religion-based magics, like clerics and paladins and stuff. You would either go here, and the only other place is the capital. That's pretty much the only two places. So the capital is known mainly for arcane schools and stuff like that, and then here is mainly known for religious-based magics.
So Rodon might be aware of the fact that it's magic, but not quite the distinction.
Correct, exactly. What's my phone? Here it goes. I must mute. Alright.
Rodon's first goal actually is looking for either a courier post office or a magic post office.
Okay. Let's see. Let's make an investigation check.
I do have to question. He's
Yes.
familiar. Can it be with advantage?
Sure.
I'm glad I asked. I don't know how successful it's still going to be. It's 11. 10 plus 1.
Okay. Yeah, it was a low check. I already knew that you were familiar, so it was a low DC.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to go to one. There's one not far actually from where you were. It's just inside. If you're looking at the map with all the area with the red roofs, there's one just inside that area there, that district.
Cool. So yeah, he would go, and in his off time, he's been writing on a little piece of parchment that's folded up, and he's He wants to know how much it costs to take it to Inzidi. Or send it.
To send it to Nzidi. Give me 1 second. I have to check something. There you are. So that would cost you 6 silver.
Okay. And it will be going to... It will be to the care of one Ronan Ignatius.
Okay, got it. And if you know specifically what you wanted to say, you can just DM it to me.
Okay.
If there's anything you're wanting out of this, you just let me know in the DM.
It's a
Let the DM
general
go through
thing.
the-
I might use it. It's a general thing. I might use it later. I might not.
Okay.
But he is specifically just... I can't say anything to these people.
Yeah, that's what I'm
This is
saying.
a
Just let me know.
spoiler.
Like, just send me a message
Okay.
in Discord. It's fine. I mean, I'm assuming all of you guys followed him, so you guys are all there. If anybody else wanted to send a message or do anything, you're in the right place.
I would like to request to have paper.
Have paper?
Yes.
Paper?
And ink.
Sure.
Oh,
you
there's
can-
tons
they
of
have
that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
He has.
basically,
Gomo
something to
has
write
it.
with, something to write with, and paper.
Gomo has a lot of that, but they do offer some there. They just add it, like if you're going to be sending something, they just add it as part of the bill.
Here you
No,
go.
she just wants us like a bundle of paper and some writing material.
Oh, you just want to use it? Like you're not going to send anything? You just wanted to write some stuff? They're not going to give it to you. You might have to get that from Gomo.
What? Why are you looking at
I
me?
don't think she'd think about asking him. She'd just be like, see Rodon sending something. It's like, oh, they have paper.
Is just gonna pick one up and start writing in it?
No, she'd ask to like buy some. But then if they were just like,
I was just saying, would Neilon know where to go for like who to talk to about what, like sending a message, not like by letter, but like magical means sending?
Yeah. That you're in a place right now that can do that.
Okay.
Hey, thanks. Just Wonder On. Thanks for the raid.
Woo, early.
Hey,
Yep.
party of 12.
congratulations, one of the
big-ass
first
party.
raids that gets
Welcome.
here when we just started.
Yeah. Instead of ending.
Yeah, so he's gonna try and find
For the
someone
first time in forever.
to resend that initial message to his mentor, trying to
Yeah,
get
sure.
trying to get help.
Okay. Got you. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to think here. I'm trying to remember one. Do you remember exactly what you wanted to send? Like, or not exactly, but what in general? What was it that you're trying to send?
Essentially, it was his name, his rank, and just requesting immediate assistance or emergency assistance to Warser. There's been an attack.
Okay. Okay. That's gonna. You're sending that to Ardenrun, right?
Yes.
That's gonna be. That's gonna cost you 4 silver.
Copy that. And if they need like a description of the recipient, I'll let them know about Aluin and his build, his rank, his whereabouts, that sort of thing.
Yeah, you say the name, and they already know. They're like, oh,
Copy that.
okay. Okay. Anybody else need anything? Want to send anything while you're here?
No, I don't have anything to send. My pen pal is in Gomo's bag.
Yeah, no, Naota's just sad that they won't sell her paper.
I mean, they do tell you you can just go to like any common store around the city and buy paper and ink. So there's that.
She'd shrug and be like, "Oh, okay."
They're not hard to come by.
I don't know the value of. I'm still learning the value. I don't know what's important to you guys.
Money, 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 money.
Well, if they
Okay.
charge you more for it, it's more valuable. Usually.
So,
Why, you need something? You need paper?
Yeah, I
Yeah, you look like you
eventually
need
need to
papers.
figure out how to write. I think you call it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait. How much writing are you gonna do?
I don't know. I need to learn how to do it.
Oh,
Let's go
okay.
buy
You need
her a
like
book.
you need like a little notebook or a practice book. Okay. No, I know a good, nice little journal shop down the street.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, they sell notebooks. They have ones that are ruled. They have ones that are just blank pages. We'll find something there.
So
They
we're
have
going to
little
the store now?
tablets where you can like kind of scribble on it with a little stick, and then you can kind of like erase it and keep using it, reusing it if you just want something to practice on.
You can do that?
Yeah. Very, very minor magic with using like sand and dirt and stuff, and you can kind of like etch into it, and then you can like, it's really simple stuff. It's not too crazy. That'd be perfect.
Usually, I don't know how to use components.
No, you just like brush over it. It's like, it's cool.
Interesting.
okay. So, what's the next plan, guys? Where are we going after that? Your mission was to come here and send some messages. That was done.
And find out what happened to a friend. Shoot. Jopes?
And we also want to see if we could get help from this town too, since they're kind of closer.
Yeah. Almost all of that requires us to pay a visit to the main church. I guess the sooner we get it done with, the better.
There's somebody I would like to visit there anyway.
Oh, is there?
Well, if he's still stationed here at least. I don't know if they'd have moved him off, but anyways.
If you don't mind me asking, who? I don't mean to pry. I'm
Priest,
just
I
curious. I
meant.
have connections there too.
A priest I met.
A priest.
He's one of the Order of Aeona.
Oh. Okay.
I traveled with him from... Hold on a second, I have to check my notes, because I forget exactly what the name of the town is.
Ooh, backstory.
Where the hell did it go? I met him when I was traveling from Riverview to Opalhost.
Oh. Interesting. Very interesting.
Boy, wouldn't that be something?
I wonder who would. Anyways, I mean, the stationery shop is right on the way to the church because the church entrance is on the other side. Like it's not facing the river, so we gotta kind of like take a little bit of a detour. So it's on the way. We can drop by and pick up some tablets or.
No, we
notebooks
should
or
do that
whatever.
afterwards.
That's fine
need
too.
help
I mean, it's
first.
early in the day. Though I will warn you, these priests, they're not the fastest workers, I'll tell you that. They really love taking the time.
Maybe we can motivate them.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise. Look, let me. There was a one time where the church there was a fire, and the guys were walking. So I would not bank on
Seem
being
to
able
follow
to.
you a lot, don't they?
Look, all I'm gonna say is, look,
Fires, I
if
mean.
you have anything you need to do, I would advise you do it before we visit the church. Anything you
Help
plan on getting
first.
done today, do it before you visit the church.
Okay, so as you guys are kind of walking and talking, Lily, you notice that there are quite a few children here. More like a lot, and they're like running around, laughing, having a good time, and there are quite a few, but they don't look like they're. I mean, they're not dressed fancy. They're wearing very simple clothing, very dirty, simple clothing, and it's kind of reminiscent to your past. And you do see a few of them are tieflings,
Oh.
and a few of them. I mean, and when you notice that, and you're kind of watching, you do notice that there are a lot of other species and that you have not seen a lot in your travels. There are orcs, there are half orcs. There's even an ogre, as a young ogre is running with the children. And the people around them seem to not mind.
Yay. I guess as we're walking, I'm kind of observing that.
All right.
A lot going through the mind.
Mm. And Rodon, at the you do happen to notice that there are orcs and half orcs running around. They're children. They're all young, but you do happen to notice that some are very. I mean, they stand out. So
You may look at one or two and sadly sigh, but otherwise, if they're just kids, he's not like. Put it this way, he's not going to be like too emotional about it. He's just going to kind of look at one and be like, and continue onwards.
all right. So what's
Damn it,
the plan, guys?
Why did I just out of character have the thought that the orc kids are probably taller than Gomo and Naota?
Well,
Might be
the
this-
ogre one
about
is
the same
definitely for
height,
sure.
yeah.
Because they might be kids, but they're still like both of our characters are still tiny.
All right. What's the plan, guys? What we doing?
Well, it looks like Rhoda and Neelon are kind of hurrying off to head towards the church.
The main church. So, on your travels from the docks to the main church, you do pass a few smaller churches. But these ones that you pass are more specific to certain deities. So there are other ones that are. The main church is, where people could go to worship wherever they need, whoever they need to, but it's also where they go to learn. So it's almost been, it's more a school now than anything, just because the more and more people that they get, the more that they have to train and teach. It just started becoming more of a school. So people have started branching out and be like, okay, well, if you need more of a solid, place of solitude for worship, you can go to other little churches.
It's been a while. Rodon is not immediately sure if who he's looking for is at the specific one, so he's starting with the big one.
Sounds good.
And Neilon is actually going to break off then and head to the specific one to ask where he could get in contact with the acting captain of the Order of Bane.
Okay. So the church that you, the first one that you pass, it has there's like a peaked mountain that has like a lightning bolt crack through it. That's the symbol that's on it. That's the first one you come across. So that one's the church to Norn specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And the next one would be surprisingly, it's a smaller one, but it's a blue orb. It's just a circle because it's 2D, and it has like some white runes on the front of it, and that one's to Arthun. Those are the two that you would come across. If it matters to you, which one?
I would figure that the Church of Biana would probably know specifically. But I'll stop into I'll stop into Norn and just say, do you know where I could find the captain? Because with the order as well as they are and as known as they are, especially in a place like this, then he would assume that they would know.
Yeah, so as soon as you ask for the captain and then you say the Order of Bane, you can tell that the person you ask, like, their eyebrows kind of lift up a little bit, and we just lost somebody.
Ace, there
Welcome
she is.
back. So their eyebrows kind of shoot up a little bit, and they kind of look at you a little bit, and they just kind of like don't say anything, but they just start walking out of the door.
I'll follow.
And they just point in a direction, northeast.
Towards, is it towards the big church or is it?
Nope, it's away from the big church.
Away from the church. Northeast, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it? He'll ask. Is it towards the main square?
So I can let's see. It would mess up. I'm just trying to figure out how I can show you guys specifically where. I could share my screen, but I don't want it to mess up the.
Do you want to? Can you put it on Roll20? I can throw the Roll20 screen on.
I probably could real fast. Yeah. Sorry, stream. We gotta take a moment so I can put this in Roll20. There you are.
I'm sorry, I'm breaking stuff.
And I hate that. I don't know. There's a house. There's like a random blue house in my red houses that somehow got thrown on there. I can't get rid of it, and it's driving me nuts.
It's an Easter egg. It's a floating house.
Yeah.
It's Howl's moving abode.
Yes, that's where the arcane wizard of the town lives, and it's actually just floating above the city.
It's part of the old town. It started floating when the new one started getting built.
Yep,
It
exactly.
just kept going up.
Images.
Hey, but imagine how cool that would be. That like it's a magical tier system of a town, so they can continuously just keep building
No, I'm just
and expanding. But you're not
see-
expanding width; you're expanding height.
see
No,
that
it's
would
canon
be
now.
That would be a
cool.
cool
It is
concept.
legit. It is legit. Floating. It's canon now. Thanks, guys.
I was not going in that route, although it would be cool. I'm just imagining like every year it just increases up an inch or two higher. So depending on how long the house has been there, it could be like tens of feet in the air.
It's uploading. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Hopefully not too long.
Oh.
You know, while we're here waiting, I just realized that we're kind of brushing what happened with Neelon under the rug right now.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
That's not like you guys at all.
Oh, Rodan isn't yet, but he broke off for a different reason, and Rodan's like, I'm not gonna pressure him. Not gonna pressure him.
I think it's one of those like it's not the time to talk about it kind of thing. You know?
I mean, it's awkward.
group,
you know?
it's
like,
never the
you
time.
You don't talk about it the night after. Like everyone's kind of
Yeah.
like waiting to see who's gonna bring it up first.
We'll talk about
Yeah,
it
so
later.
it's not yeah, exactly. Like we haven't. I love how like,
Every
this
single
group
person
is-
in their head.
That's what I said.
talk
It's
about
not
it
on
later.
brand at all.
I mean,
Come
it's
on.
technically
Now.
there's stuff that's happened with every character that we still haven't brought up again. So it's just we're just not good at talking to each other.
We're really not.
Which is fair because we haven't known each other that long. You know, like, or should I bring this up? Should I like bother him? I don't know. I don't know him.
Okay, well, it's still it's choosing to upload forever. It's doing one of its things.
I mean, let me put this in perspective. Like we've known each other for less than a semester.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, somebody has
like,
to break that. You don't bring
yeah.
that up like with
Right.
a classmate. Like, hey, dude, are you okay? Like, what does you don't D into that? It's kind of.
Okay, well, I can do it off of Fish. Are you watching the stream? Do you have the stream up?
I do.
Okay, so you see he's got the town map up.
Mhm.
So on the northern part of the docks, there is one that's like one dock that's open.
Okay.
A little farther south, the bigger docks, the ones that are sticking out.
the ones that look
Yeah,
like they
there
have.
you go. That's where you guys docked.
Okay.
Okay. If you head like a little bit south on that main dock, and then there's the road that heads northeast. You guys went up there, and then about that second red building, somewhere around there, is where you guys stopped to do your messages.
Okay.
And then your churches, the churches that you passed, were down that same main road. So you kept going, you kept walking a little bit north, and then a little bit east, and that was your second churches. And they walked out and pointed more northeast, so it is even farther away from the plaza and then the town. So it's a little bit farther out there.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So
Yeah.
just to give you a more general idea of where it is that you guys are headed.
Well, if he was able to give like even somewhat concise directions, like at least just go this direction, turn here at like the big fucking petrified tree, then I should be good.
Yeah, they're actually the person is actually not talking at all. They're just trying to point you in a direction.
All right. Then he'll just say thank you and start heading in that direction.
Okay.
Are we all split up?
I don't know. Are you?
I have no idea.
No, I mean like
I
Rodan
mean,
and Nilan just
maybe
kind
a
of started
little?
running off and like.
Sounds like
following-
Neelan and Rodon are gone, but the three of us are still chilling and
following.
walking.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, unless you guys wanted to go with them. It's up to you
No,
guys.
I imagine Gomo's leading the way since he seems to know the place the best.
Oh, he knows. He's very indifferent and aloof. Just kind of following the party along. Not really
Compared
eager to go anywhere.
my knowledge and Lily's knowledge, I think you know the place best.
I mean, that's fair.
Also, if you were heading to the general store that Gomo pointed out, yes, we would have split up because it was after we went to the post office. You guys headed for the general store. I'm assuming that's when me and Neelon split.
Probably.
Is there clothes
Okay.
in this general store?
If you can't find clothes in this city, I don't know where you're gonna.
Yeah,
find clothes.
clothing
Just
shop.
saying.
I don't know. What's your style?
Something that covers me and fits.
Okay, that doesn't really narrow it down much. I mean, they can pretty much, tailor fit things
I
to
mean,
you.
technically, what
if
you're
needed.
wearing kind of does that.
That doesn't fit.
Well,
Also, I need a mask. Going to the big city after this, right? I need a mask.
a mask?
Yes.
Why?
COVID.
And I need a new cloak. I don't have my cloak no more.
A cloak.
Damn it, fish.
Okay.
I heard
guess
that.
I didn't hear what Fish said.
Don't worry about
You
it.
just said COVID. Why do you need a mask, COVID? Damn it.
Sorry,
You
I
know
couldn't
what?
help it.
I think I know the perfect place.
Oh, good. Get your
Well-
paper first.
I'll just real quick. Probably already got like a large notebook and pen. We don't have to go through it. How much do I take off?
7 gold. No, 7. Like 5 copper's fine.
Okay.
7 gold.
Yeah, so
Whatever.
like 100 pages or something, and then whatever Gomo recommends for being able to. But it's basically a pencil, but yeah.
All right.
Sorry, guys, give me one
this
second.
way.
Getting your spiral bound notebook, getting ready for school.
Adorable.
I'm sure we can find everything we need.
Good, good. Let's go. Kind of getting like a draft in this shirt.
Out of character. It's not that big.
I mean,
You just hear him from across the town. Stop! I'm not fat.
it's not, dude, it has nothing to do with being fat. He's like big and tall, 6 something, and I'm a 5'4". You know, it's gonna be big.
It's
You're not
6'1".
that- you're not that far off of him compared to your other teammates.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it fits me like a freaking like I can't eat like a child or anything. So I'm just saying that it's like really big for her.
There would be a trail on Nyota if she wore it.
Yeah.
It's a dress. No, but
Don't you like my dress? Yeah, you go to a fancy dress party. Don't you like my dress? I got it from him.
I stole it.
No, you say I got it from him, then nobody suspects you of foul play.
Okay, so I'm gonna continue with Fish and Neelon and Rodon here for a second because
Go for
we're
it.
going through them. So I need you to roll let's do an investigation check. Or yeah, well that's fine. It's fine.
That's for me.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. That's okay. 17 minus 1, 16.
Okay. So it doesn't take you very long. I mean, the way that they're pointing, there was, a road that turned off in that direction a little bit down a little bit, just a couple minutes down the road. So you walk there, you turn in the general direction, and it's pretty obvious. You see, the symbol of the Order of Bane on this building, and it's a decent sized building than the rest of them. And but yeah, so you're able to find it.
Okay. Is this like their main office? Is this their barracks? Whatever.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna walk in.
Yeah, so you go in, and it's It's fairly lavish inside, actually. It has a lot of reds and greens and deeper colors. It kind of stands out a little bit. But you do see a couple people in there. Some of them are wearing full armor. You see there are symbols of Bona all over the place, on the walls, on their uniforms.
Okay.
Most of them are either just kind of hanging out. They're either in the lobby like together. There's nobody that like there's not a person that's like waiting by the door or anything. But...
Okay. He's just gonna go to the first person he sees and say, "Is your acting captain in?"
They all stop and look. They literally all just stop the conversation and look at you for a moment, take in your outfit and everything, and they go. One of them chimes in. It's a female, a human, and she says, "Maybe. Who's asking?"
He'll kind of like put himself in the typical military stance, just like hands behind his back. Say, Nealon Ash, former acting member of the Order of Bane, First Lieutenant, Arden Run Chapter. I'm looking for your acting captain.
So with that whole thing you just said, so even though they stopped and kind of looked at you, now they're all really looking at you. And then she stops for a second and says, "Former? Interesting."
It's a long story, and we also have kind of an emergency. Is your acting captain in? I mean, no disrespect. This is an emergency.
She kind of shrugs a little bit and says, "Follow me." So
follow.
So she starts walking through a door, and when you start following, you realize that the other two that were in the conversation are now following behind you.
Okay.
And she takes you a little bit down one hallway, and it kind of leads off to the side, and then she takes you through a door. And you do notice along the way there's pictures of groups of paladins and other people. There's there's different types of medals and everything on the walls. Just different types of trophies in general. Even if it's like paintings of groups of people, they're there for a reason. Like they're just basically trying to show off. You're getting the impression of like there's a lot of things here that are just trying to show off this group. So yeah, it takes you through a door and you see a man behind a desk. He is a half elf, and he has shortly cut, like almost buzzed brown hair, except for like a little rat tail on the back. So it's a little weird to see a half elf like this, but that's what he's wearing. He's not wearing any art. He's not wearing his uniform or anything. It's just they're nicer clothes, but.
Is it like that Attack of the Clones, like Anakin Skywalker look?
Yeah, kind of exactly.
Okay, I'm down. Cool. So.
And as soon as the door opens up, he does look up at it, sees the woman, and then sees you, and then he kind of like squints his eyes a little bit, and then looks back at her and says, "Can I help you?" And then she says, "He requested an audience." And they kind of just look at each other for a minute, and then he stands up, slowly walks over to you, and he says, "What can I help you with?"
Thank you for the audience, sir. My name is Nealon Ash, former acting member of the Order of Bane, First Lieutenant in the Arden Run Chapter. I have an emergency, and I'd like to discuss that with you.
And he's just staring at you for the moment. And I need you to make a history check.
History. Okay, not great, not great. That's a 12 minus 1, 11.
11. So there's, as you're saying that and you're looking at this guy in front of you, he does look vaguely familiar. Like you get this feeling like you're like, man, he just looks like maybe someone I met or I knew, but you can't really grasp exactly who or where you know this person from. But after a minute, he almost as if he's like waiting. Then he says, "Very well. What seems to be the issue?" And he kind of he goes back to his desk and puts his hand out for you to sit down at the chair.
And to not draw on too long, Neelan's just going to explain the situation with the fire, with the attack on everyone there, and specifically his comrades, on what he and his party found in the forest, including his recounting of what Rodon and Nyota said about the zombies. And he'll mention, I've already sent word to the Arden Run chapter to I actually need to look back at my notes. General Aluin, my mentor, asking for assistance as well. You guys are closer, so maybe you'll be able to get there quicker and possibly do some investigation.
Okay, so after you fill him in on what transpired within the last couple of days, really, a lot happened in that little time that you guys were there. He does seem to take interest in it, especially when you start talking about zombies and stuff. He almost lights up like he's excited about it. And he says, "Yes, thank you for bringing this to my attention. We will be right on that."
Can I roll insight on that to see if he's being upfront?
Sure, go for it.
Oh, yeah.
Sketchy's fuck, cough, cough.
That is a natural 20 plus 3, 23.
Holy shit!
Yeah, you get the feeling that, especially because when you talk about zombies and he lit up, he is genuinely excited to fight them. Like he wants really bad to go over there and kill some zombies. Like he's excited to go do this. Yeah, you definitely get that feeling from him.
All right.
Almost to the point where he might be a little too excited to go do this. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Glory Hound. But yeah.
Finally some good news has stepped through the door. Tight.
Yeah.
More than
so
that.
As soon as he says that to you, he looks behind you at the lady that's still standing there, and he just kind of like nods to her, and she turns and leaves. And he says, "You, Neelan, was it?"
Yes.
I'm curious. You said former. Are you no longer part of the order?
None in official capacity.
But you still chose to bring this information to me.
Yes, if anyone could go out and get investigations done and help get rid of this blight, it would be the Order.
He kind of smirks a little bit. You see, a little half smirk. He says, "Very well. As I said, we will do what we can. We will be heading out shortly, and we'll take care of it." And he stands up and starts walking towards the door, almost shuffling you out.
All right.
Thank you for your time.
And thank you for your audience. Plus, I know how the Order works. Nothing like Nothing like swinging a sword every once in a while, right?
Absolutely. And he shuffles you out the door, basically, and shuts the door behind him. It leaves you in the hallway.
If you don't mind, your name.
Oh, he already closed the door. He didn't give you his name.
So he didn't step out with me to just close it on.
Yeah, no, yeah. As soon as you walk, yeah, he basically shuffled you out and then closed the door between you guys. Like, basically slammed the door shut in your face.
Oh,
Damn.
what a nice guy.
Okay. Well, on his way out, if the female human is out there, he'll give his thanks and say, "Your captain didn't mention his name. What was it?"
She looks at you and she says, "Oh, he didn't. I'm sure there's a reason for that." That's all she says.
Would you mind too terribly much? If everything's in order, I'd actually like to give commendation to my general in Ardenrun after all this is over for his swift reply and action. And yours, if you don't mind.
Oh, her name too?
Yeah.
Well, geez, I didn't have her name ready because it was, generic person A. Okay, well,
Jill and
his name-
Bob.
Jill, yeah. Bob and Dole McKenzie. His name is.
Very blue jeans.
So she says, well, he is Captain Ristel. Rhistel. And as soon as she says that, you recognize, you know where you know him from.
Where do I know him
Ristel is someone from your childhood. He was the kid that you got in a fight with.
Whoa!
You know what
And
they
he'll
say about
actually
old
laugh
beef?
at that. He'll actually just start laughing and look back and going, "He's done well."
Maybe that's why some of his what he was saying to you and everything was the way it was.
He's done well. I'll give him that. I hope he's gotten better.
And she says, "And my name is Lara."
Ilara?
Lara, just Lara, Lara.
And your rank, if you don't mind.
Lieutenant.
First lieutenant?
Correct. You seem to know.
He's
quite a
taking
bit
all their
for
badge numbers too,
being a
just
former
in
member.
case.
That's what I feel like. I'm like, wow.
Sorry, I just want to make sure all of my information is
You're
in
on
order.
camera, sir. It's like all
Turn
those
it
YouTube
off.
videos you see
Turn
of
it
people like,
off.
like intentionally going to find cops so they can try to get him in trouble.
I
The First
apologize
Amendment
if that all seems forward. This is actually him talking. I apologize if that all seems forward. I just want to make sure my information is in order and show formalities and whatnot. I was first lieutenant under Theodore or Captain Theodore in the Ardenrun chapter.
Theodore, huh? Wow, that is something. He has made quite a name for himself. I can
So I've
almost see
heard.
why you left.
Yeah. I've heard stories. Actually, I've lived those stories.
Well, maybe we can talk about those stories sometime.
If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not bring up that past. But I will say I will give my commendation to the general, and thank you for your swiftness. Those people have been through enough. I would hate to have something else happen.
I must admit, the thought of being able to battle against the undead does excite me.
It's what we were trained for.
Indeed. I have not yet had the pleasure. There's not a lot of undead here.
Sounds like you need to travel more.
I go where the order takes me.
I was wondering if he was gonna flex the fact that he fought a banshee.
He'll hold out his hand for the forearm shake. Thank you again, Lieutenant.
She clasps it, shakes it. See you to the door.
He'll go ahead and leave and start heading towards the big church.
Okay. And I'm assuming Rodon, did you go into the foyer with him, or did you wait outside, or what were you doing?
As soon as he entered the smaller church, Rodon split.
Okay.
So he
Were you
was
just,
not
like,
there
waiting
for
or
any
waiting?
of that.
Yeah. Were you just waiting outside, or did you go?
No, he went straight to the church.
Okay. We'll get there. Gomo, Lily, Nyoda, what were you guys doing?
I think Lily's buying clothes.
Well,
I think she has an idea of what she wants to look like.
Well, I'm taking Ligula to a local favorite.
Naoda's just
For-
tagging along.
Clothes shopping when you do not know what you're looking for.
Yay.
Yay.
I mean, when you really think about it, have I actually gone clothes shopping in my life? Nah. Just got in whatever's there and put it on and let's go.
Oh, you
Whatever's
love
there,
this place
quote
then.
unquote, air quotes. Whatever I can find. at a
Whatever she can get her
shopping.
hands on,
Wink,
and nobody else can
wink.
see.
Look, this place is great. It's got clothes of all styles and sizes and very cheap too.
If I have to pick something, the main thing I need is to make sure that I can cover up all of this before we get to Alderaan.
Okay, well, I'm sure we'll find something. And so kind of like Gomo's leading the way, marching on. Like he knows exactly where he's not
So the
looking
place
around.
you're going is more on the southern end of the city.
Yep.
In the blue area. I don't know if you have the. Do you have the map on WorldAnvil that has the
Yes,
the points? Because there's actually like points that you can click on.
I do.
Yeah, it's on the southern one. I'm surprised that you don't have it on there. It should be there.
No, this is not the.
I see the
wonder.
points.
Well, I'm looking at the stream and he's got it up and he doesn't have that for some reason.
Anyways, let me see if I can find it. But in the meantime,
Yeah,
Is it
so-
the Mesmer Ice?
Nope.
No.
Nope. It's way more south than that.
Oh, Fit's so good.
That's the one.
yep.
I see exactly where it
The
is.
beloved fits so good.
So that's where he's taking you.
All right, cool. I just saw something I shouldn't have seen. It's in
Probably.
green.
Yes.
What?
I'm not gonna say anything. I don't know that's there.
Don't metagame.
I'm not.
So eventually, you guys make it to this little shop, and it's just marked with a little
Oh, there we go.
shirt logo. There it goes. Yeah, it's the one on the. There you go. That one. There you go. So yeah, so you guys end up this little place. It's not very fancy. It's just a little house basically, but it's got the little symbol, and it says "It's so good."
Yep, this is the place.
Catchy
It's
name.
so good. Yay. No, you'll find something. The stock changes all the time. Oh, when you look at the tags, don't get the yellow tags. Those are like not touched, not washed, whatsoever. Like it's just as is. Don't go after those. You want either the green ones or the red ones.
Which ones are cheaper?
Well, they're all different. I mean, some of them are like really nice clothes, but were torn and they had to fix it up, or some were like just donations. I mean, some were literally dumpster dived, but it's a good diversity here. You'll find something.
Right.
But the red and the green ones are better because so the green ones are washed and the red ones are washed and they're actually fixed. So
Okay. I sent a picture of what I'm looking for, Xavier, by the way.
Sent the picture where?
On Streyorea.
Yeah.
oh,
Are you actually looking for that outfit?
Something similar to that.
It's probably gonna be pricey.
good lord!
She's trying to go full
Really?
goth rogue.
Oh, walking stereotypes.
Look, I didn't say the color. I said the style.
Still walking stereotype.
A style that just screams like I'm here to do no good.
I'm here to steal all your stuff. Like,
I'm
Well,
here to
she
steal
said
everything.
style, not. She said style, not necessarily color. She could get it in white.
Still,
So she.
That was
could-
like,
she could-
I'm here to steal all your stuff and get my clothes dirty.
yeah, exactly. Who had a
I'm here
what
to
show was
steal
that?
all
It
your
was
stuff. You just
Arrow.
happen to be living in an Arctic place.
The first couple seasons of Arrow, there was a girl in that show that had an outfit like that was white. White Canary, I think her name was.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, but the thing is like without the mask and the hood on, that doesn't look that bad. It just looks like an armored outfit when you're traveling.
Sure.
Well,
It's
I'm
got
not
pop-
sure if you're going to find something like that in this store, but you will find something that matches your description of you need something that covers you.
Okay, perfect. Something that covers me, something that fits. That's what's most
Ooh.
important.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why your
This place
current
is
clothes
called
don't
Fits
fit
So Good.
Yeah, yep. It fits so as in sewing, not as in so,
Oh man, they tricked me with a name.
So let's make an investigation check. Let's make a shopping check.
Oh my god, shopping!
See if you can find what you're looking for.
What do you have to roll?
that
Is
would
it a
be-
wisdom check and you have to fail it?
Sapien, due to my
Yes.
message, should I join that too? Blip.
What am I rolling for?
Sure, you can do it. It told you investigation.
Oh, okay. 14.
Okay. With the 14, you're able to find a few outfits that might fit your needs. Whether they're, shirts and trousers, or if they're like full dresses, one-piece outfits. You can find a couple that would fit. Now, questionable on how clean they are. But and they're not brand new outfits, But you find stuff that works.
Ooh, Como, should I get pants and top or a dress? You pick for me.
What? Why are you asking me?
Because apparently you know more about clothes than I do.
I certainly do not know more about clothes than you. What?
But you're always so fancy.
I literally have this one outfit that I always wear.
And it's a nice
but
one.
but it's super fancy and flashy.
No, it's not.
Look at
Is
who
it?
you've been
And
hanging
he's
out
like turning
with.
around to look at the mirror and kind of look at himself like, this isn't fancy. This is, I'm intentionally wearing it all sloppy and all. Like, what?
I mean,
Yeah,
look at
he
who
did change
you've
it.
been traveling with. I wore a shirt for a few days.
Well, yeah, but ever
Now
since
I'm
we
wearing
docked,
a
notice how
basic shirt.
raggedy I look compared to everybody else that's walking around, especially in the red district.
But that's just right now. Before you weren't like that.
Yeah, you had your red cape.
Well, I changed my
Why'd
cape,
you
but
change it anyway?
Okay. And then he changes it back like, this isn't fancy. Like even with the red cape, it's not fancy.
Looks fancy to me.
Oh,
Compared to who you've
you did
been
not know what
traveling with,
fancy is.
you
have
kind of
not.
do have the
You
fanciest
clearly haven't been
outfit.
to Arden Run, haven't you?
To where?
No.
To Arden Run.
No.
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, I understand. And he points to Nyota, but you.
Oh, look at
Anyways.
Oh,
I
no,
haven't.
You were the fanciest dressed member of the party.
Oh,
So as
jeez.
you guys are having this conversation,
This is like
Um,
Olive Garden fancy.
Olive Garden.
someone you hear a voice behind you say, "Molin, is that you?"
Gomol's totally petrified. Do I recognize the voice?
Not necessarily. It's just
Okay,
the
like
the
slowly
proprietor of the
turns
shop.
around. Hello?
It is that? I'm sorry. Maybe I'm mistaken. He just looks so familiar.
I have one of those faces. You must have me confused with someone else.
He really does.
Make a deception check for me.
I finally get to roll deception.
Oh, does he get an advantage because of what I just said?
Please get a natural one.
Deception.
No,
I
you
don't
guys
think
forget.
he
Even
would
if he gets a 1,
He has
he
lucky.
can re-roll it. He has
Okay,
to
get a
get 2.
2.
He has to get a 2. Yeah.
So that is an 18 plus 9 plus 1. So that's 28 on
No!
deception.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No.
So they say, "Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize about that.
Oh, it's
Um,
okay.
Can I help you guys with anything?"
Oh, she's looking to get some clothes. You think dress or like pants and shirt?
And she looks you over and then looks at the outfits that you picked.
I mean, you
She
can
says-
clearly see her current clothes don't fit so good. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I see.
Rolling.
And she's like picking at it like the outfit.
I
she
was in a
takes-
fire.
She takes the shirt and like just like goes to the back of you and like pulls it tight so like to kind of like get your figure to show through the shirt that you have on.
Oh, I could just take this
Okay.
off.
No, please
Um,
don't. Wait, no.
Maybe in the
Do
back in the fitting room, maybe I would say not here.
It's not like she
Okay.
hasn't done it before.
What? Well, I would suggest maybe the dress would show off your form better. And by the way, I love your horns.
Thank you.
She's
I've never,
supposed to fight
never
in a
been
dress.
complimented on that before.
Wait, but how is she supposed to fight in a dress?
She just looks at you and like she gives you this like disdain look of like, really?
What?
Ooh, why are you fighting?
Because we're traveling? Because everything out there wants to eat you?
I don't want to eat you.
Well, you're not out there. You're here.
Anyways, I think the dress would look great on you.
The dress. Okay. What kind of dress is it, Xavier?
It's
Like,
it's almost like it's a flower print, like a sundress, basically.
aw, that's cute. I actually like sundresses. But there's no corset or anything that comes with it, right? Cause
No, it's just a
okay, cool.
basic sundress. Just quick curiosity, of the guys here, how many of you guys know what a sundress is?
Yes.
Oh, what?
I
Dude,
love
a sundress
sundresses are
is
so
the one
cute.
Sundress, yeah.
I've heard sundresses are the one thing that all guys are like, yes, I like that.
Oh, really?
They're not.
I
They're
could
not
not
that.
bring it up to mind immediately. I actually would have to look up one. To see
Yeah,
what it
now that
means.
I know that it's a sundress too, it doesn't sound like it'd be that big an issue to fight in because they're not even that long.
No, they're usually shorter. Yeah.
It's so Naota looking at it and it's long to
I
her.
mean, it's not restrictive for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
No, but you have to remember, Naota's looking at it and thinking like her height that looks long
It's
Could
super
get
long.
caught
because she
in
doesn't
things.
see it on her.
On Lily, it goes down to about her knees. It's
Right, but
like
it's not
it's like
on
a
her
navy
yet, so-
blue, and it
Oh,
has
okay.
like yellow like sunflowers on it.
Oh, so that's a bear. Okay.
Okay, well, my boots are okay. My leggings have a little bit of torn on them, but that's fine.
Oh, honey, I have some leggings for you.
Oh. Well, can you come to the back of me and help me get dressed and see if they like it when I come out?
Absolutely. And she starts pulling you to the back, and then you guys can actually hear her, but she says, "So, which one are you trying to impress?"
Let's talk about something else.
Naota's gonna lean into Gomo and she's like, why does it matter if we like it?
It really doesn't. I don't know.
Then why
Alright,
would she
so-
bring that? I don't get it.
She goes, "You guys go in the back." She helps you change. You can get leggings too.
Yay. I think my boots
Wait a
would
minute.
still be okay, right? They didn't melt off, right? I like my boots.
Is she trying to impress somebody?
Not to my knowledge.
Your boots are
no.
fine.
Yay.
Maybe the soles are a bit melty
Oh,
on things that are heated, but
that's
it's all right.
true. I could
We're
fix that.
running through things that were on fire.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
So I got the sundress and the leggings and the boots on. I'm picturing that, and that's like really cute. Not really covering me, but for like my face or
Well-
any of that stuff. But it's cute. I like it.
This is the non-fighting outfit. You know, you gotta have different outfits.
Yeah, I do have to have different outfits. I have money now.
No,
So-
you ain't gonna have time
Oh.
to change when the roll for initiative call hits the fan like that. You that's
I
is
play
your
Red Dead,
fighting
it's
outfit.
just a
if that's
button
what you're
press.
wearing.
The next 3 turns
Goddamn
changing
it.
outfits.
Hold up a minute. Like,
Oh,
get the fuck out of here.
I
We're
guess it's
dying.
not. I guess it's not.
She needs to have a couple of different outfits so she can have like the action dress rip. Oh, we're about to get dirty. All right, now I'm in the battle outfit.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's already at the action like dress rip.
No, go to an army and get a armory and get a quick release like upgrade.
Or yeah, like a
The quick
Velcro
release
skirt.
sundress.
I guess for now this is okay, and then later on I can find like a cloak, or at least a cloak to cover myself.
It's got
'Cause I don't
like
even
it's
have
got like
sundress.
ties and
Okay. What did you roll for your
it's got
investigation earlier?
velcros.
I was a 14.
Okay, yeah, just hold on. I'm sorry, Naota, give me one more second. If you
No,
wanted
it's
to,
good.
you could find a simple cloak. It wouldn't be fancy. It would just be, you know, it would be like a brown cloak. It wouldn't really match your outfit, but you could find one.
Oh.
I wasn't sure who you were asking, so I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
I'm eating jelly beans.
I
I'm
did
not distracted.
ask you in Roll20 what your role was though.
Oh, I honestly forgot.
Okay.
Now I'm thinking
I'm-
about
Like I
that.
said, I was eating jelly beans. I got distracted. See?
Oh, you know what? The matching doesn't matter. I need a cloak.
So you come out with your outfit without the cloak at first, and she comes out with you to Gomo and Nita and was like, "Well, what do we think?"
I mean,
Does it
That's pretty
matter?
dang close, Gummy.
It
Pretty
looks-
dang close. Especially since I came up with that on the spot and I didn't use an image. That's cool.
That's a very cute dress, out of character, but in character. It's like I'm not sure why it
Leggings,
matters.
boots, and
us?
sundress? I mean, look, if it's comfortable, if you can move around.
Yeah, if she can still,
What?
beat up monsters, then I guess it's cool.
Like, these boots do help me out a lot, okay? And what else would I wear with it? I mean, I've never been a dress like this before. No more.
Give it a little twirl.
Why?
Okay. I give it a little twirl. And I need to wear the leggings because if the dress goes up, I don't want to show my goods, so that's why I put leggings on.
I mean, it's
Well, it
functional.
did say it goes down to your knees too, so it is longer than that dress.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
fighting with the flipping and the attempted parkour.
Hey.
Yeah, you better
That's out of
roll real
character.
high
I'm just
on
saying
those
that
acrobatic
dress
rolls.
will go up with attempted parkour. In character though, Naota's like, I mean, as long as it
look,
functions.
if that was a genuine concern, you shouldn't be looking at dresses to begin with.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Can I-
cute. If
I
you like
can't
it.
believe you two. Man, this looks
What?
great on you. Don't listen to them. They don't know fashion.
And here I thought Gomo was a very good fashion person. I guess I was wrong.
I don't know why you think that. I don't know why you think that. Like, where did this
Because you
notion
are the
come
only
from?
person that cares about their looks in the whole party every day. You brush
Well,
yourself
I try
off
to
and you're
stay
like, oh, I gotta fix
tidy,
my hair.
but that's different from fashion.
How?
I'm trying to stay clean and tidy from a pragmatic perspective. I'm trying to be hygienic.
And you hear
And
the
these are the
shop
clothes I
owner just goes,
happen to
"Ugh."
have. Nothing to do with fashion.
I do
But
need
admittedly,
stuff
look, that
for when
doesn't look
I'm
functional.
traveling, though. Like, she's talking to the shopkeeper while they're, like, having their discussion. She's like, I do need stuff for, like, traveling, so I think I'll take the top and the pants also. I'll take all of this. How much is it?
Wow, that's wonderful. You'll take all of it? That's going to be, let me see the tags. Oh, 2 yellow tag ones, okay. It's gonna be 2 silver for all of it.
Look, I'm just saying, being clean is not always the best option. Sometimes it's okay to smell like earth, because then that means you don't smell like you, and it's harder for creatures to find you.
I gave her the 2 silvers.
Great. Great, fantastic, thank you. Will there be anything else?
Oh, yes. I didn't think I got... Did I get the cloak also? I don't remember.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, then. No, I'm good. You guys want anything?
While Lily's checking out, Gomo's casting detect magic.
Okay. There, you do not, other than what's on your party, nothing else is shown up
Nothing in
as
here is magical? Oh,
Nope.
okay. Oh, well.
Leota, did you want to find that thing?
Oh.
You said you wanted to dress with a bow?
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead and roll
I forgot my roll though.
a shopping roll. You can just do another one. Roll for shopping.
Okay.
Which is, investigation.
Yeah, that's not good.
Question, DM, mechanics-wise, if we're just taking our sweet time and if there's, like, really any risk of failing anything, like, can we take 10s?
Well, you can. You take a 10. But for the most part, and you're right, usually the DCs are pretty low on things, but it depends on what it is. Like, she just wants shopping. I'm looking for shopping. Okay, yeah, it's pretty low. Something specific is going to be a little bit higher. So if you just said, I want to take a 10, if it's higher than that,
Gotcha.
But, like, she's looking for something very specific. It's a dress with a bow. It's either pink or white.
Got it.
So, what did you roll? I'm sorry.
10.
A 10? Straight 10? Oh, 9 plus
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, 9 plus 1.
Well,
You're
she took the
able to
10 just in a
find-
different way.
Right? She took a 10. You're able to find a dress with a bow, but it is not pink or white. And you're also able to find pink and or white dresses. But not the two together.
What is the one with the bow in the back?
It is a yellow with white polka dots
Huh.
and has a frilly
what is-
bottom on it.
And what is the other pink and white one?
Well, there's a pink one and a white one. They're just like different ones. Very shortcut,
Okay.
so it actually fit you a little better. The
Mhm.
white one is. The pink one is a little long. You probably have to do some cutting of your own, but they're very plain, simple dresses.
Hmm. I'm gonna look at Goma and just be like, what outside of courting, what is the point of these?
What is the what?
What is the point of these outside of courting?
Point of.
She like wiggle the dress.
I.
Mhm.
That's a great question. You should probably ask Nilan. Yep.
I don't think he's gonna know.
Why would you say that? Why you doubt his? Why you doubt his intelligence?
He's a man of action. I don't think
Whoa.
that kind of thing interests him.
Man of Are you suggesting that we're not?
Well, you're not.
What?
She'd walk away.
What do you mean by that? He's like just following. He's like, wait, what do you mean? I do things all the time.
Yeah, you eat and you sleep.
I'm very active in when it comes to eating. Very proactive, in fact.
I bought my clothes. I'm gonna wear out the
Hey,
dress.
look at that.
And I put the extra clothes I bought in my bag so I can change for when we start to travel. But I actually feel pretty in this. I want to wear it.
Is that the point of these? And she'd kind of fluff the dress.
I guess so. And I like the twirling. It makes me feel good.
Hmm.
Also, I feel a little bit more comfortable here to just walk around because I saw those tiefling children when we were coming in. I'd never seen any of my kind before.
Really?
Really?
None?
None until now.
Sorry to
That's
hear that.
surprising. I mean, they're not exactly uncommon.
I'm sorry to hear that, Lily.
There's nothing to be sorry about. It is what it is.
No, that's sad.
Where have you been living? Under a rock?
Next to awesome.
Hey! There's nothing wrong with living under rocks.
My apologies. Didn't say there was anything wrong with it. I was just asking if she has been.
The
Actually, fair point.
impatient.
Nayota's been
implication.
under a rock, and look at all the stuff she doesn't know. Just saying.
Hey!
Exhibit A.
You stay out of it, disembodied voice.
It's like a cat just walking by, just kind of throws a snarky comment and just walks off.
Right. Jeez. Dungeon master, more like sass master. Tone it down.
The sass
I
cat.
like
Mouse. Lily's mouse pops her head out, says that.
Oh, is the
Right.
mouse going to be the one doing the sassy commentary for the
Oh
DM?
my god.
Oh my gosh, Lathian is the mouse.
Mocking,
Okay.
more like
Because the mouse is
mocking.
tech-
All right,
Oh, the
back on track.
pun.
Right.
Thanks, Dad.
Fantastic.
I'm trying not
Father
to be,
fish.
but Jesus Christ, when you get sidetracked easily.
Father fish.
Okay, so
um,
Neota, are you getting anything? Are you deciding still? What's going on?
I guess
What's the
she'll
plan?
try on the pink one.
The children's clothes?
Okay.
Isn't the white one that
Yep,
fit her better?
it is. Yep, and she was shopping from the children's section.
It's the only thing that fits. Leave me alone.
And even that, the pink one, you find that the pink one is long. It's still pretty long. It's
Right.
on the floor, so you'd have to have it hemmed or cut. But it fits nicely. And when you come out, you Lily and Gomo, you realize that like this is the first time you've seen her look halfway decent, like fashionable wise. Like usually it's just like simple,
This is
like
also-
t-shirt.
Presentable.
Yeah, she looks presentable. Yeah.
This is also the first time you've seen her since she put on her armor, not in her armor.
True.
Oh,
Huh.
cute. You look
Wow,
really cute,
what a-
Nayoda.
What a change. Who would have known that was hiding under all that armor?
I feel weird. How do you walk
mean-
in this?
Look fantastic.
I feel like my mom.
Your
Your
mom?
mom.
Yeah. My mom wore dresses all the time. Then again, she didn't go out hunting, so she was never in nature.
Mm-hmm.
I
So-
think
Mirrors?
Buying or
are there mirrors?
DM?
Are there mirrors? Oh, sorry, I missed the question. I didn't hear it.
No.
Yeah, there's a mirror. It's not a very big one, but it's a mirror. Well, you're not very big either, so
yeah, it doesn't have to be. that big.
it's like a half-standing mirror.
Well, look at how cute you look, Nayoda. She's gonna go to Gomo. She's like, they grow up so fast.
Oh,
She's gonna look at herself and she's gonna kind of like mess with her hair a bit.
And then the shopkeeper
So-
comes up behind you, and like
Or-
starts helping you with your hair, like the back part
Ah! It's so short.
of it. It's touching the ground. I'm sure I could hem it up for you.
Oh, sorry, I meant the hair.
I know. I was just messing with you. It'll grow out. The dress does look fantastic, though.
I guess it
And it's
could.
only 4 copper.
I guess it couldn't hurt. Lily has one.
Great. 4 copper it is. Will you be wearing that out?
No.
Doesn't fit very well.
No.
You know, I can.
You said
I can
something
fix that
about
for you.
fixing it?
Yes. I can just take some quick measurements real fast. How short did you want it? And she like puts her hand about where your knees are. Like about here.
That works. Is
Okay.
there a place to fix hair?
Actually, there is right next door.
It's a little
Just across the street.
You kind of look at Lily and Gomo as like,
Hmm?
kind of, if we could see what they think about going.
fixed hair.
Yeah.
If you wanna. We got that
Okay.
tidied up at the very least. I mean, could get it trimmed and kind of tied it up. Yeah.
Yeah. This wasn't exactly a choice style.
Well, then, if you just want to go get changed back in your other outfit, I will have this all ready for you when you come out.
Okay. She'd meander off.
Okay. So 4 copper for that dress, and it just if you wanted to get your hair done, come back. She would probably have it ready for you, or you can come back and get it a little bit later.
Probably just do the hair real quick, fix that up.
Cool. Okay, so you're gonna go get your hair did.
Go
Anybody else gonna get
deed.
their hair did?
The hair did. God damn it.
And
You might as
Maybe-
well.
Full on
I guess I
shopping
can
mode.
get it like washed and maybe like cut out the
Right.
dead split ends.
Yeah, get a little trim.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I like my length.
Okay. Oh boy, Rodan.
Okay.
Big church. What's going on?
Well, he's first gonna find the section for Aona.
Yeah. As you would.
And he is going to look and see if there is an available priest or whatever that he can get directions or like ask, like they seem open to question.
So, there really isn't like when you walk in, the whole main room that you walk in is very grand, very wide open. There are a lot of people walking around, not in a hurry, but there are people there, people studying on benches, people walking and talking, but a lot of them are wearing robes with symbols on them to symbolize who they're worshiping or what they got. So you can find a few of them that have the sun symbol for Aona on them. Their robes are usually white in color with gold trim.
Okay,
There are a few. If you wouldn't mind making a perception check.
that is a nat 20. And perception is 4, so 24.
So, through all the people, you notice all of the different, a lot of different robes for different gods. So you have Aona, you have Biona, you have some for Arthun. I mean, for literally everybody, all the different ones, and even some that you may not know. There's even for colliers in there too, which is interesting because not a lot of people would usually follow Collier as an actual god, right? So, but there are a few because he's neutral. It's not very chaotic. So, and you can actually find 2 that are like black and they have a raven skull symbol on them. And while they are together on their own, and people seem to give them a wide berth around them, there's not a lot of people around them, but they're accepted in the fact that they're not being pushed out of the church. And there is at the back of the main area, there's a long like tapestry on the wall, and it has almost like a round, like a sun. It's almost like a sunbeams across it, and each one is like different colors with the different symbols of all of the different gods of Streyorea.
Cool. So I guess he'd find a cluster of Aona priests and ask for a Father Elman.
So you go to one of the priests who has long brown hair. It's a male, and it's a male half orc, and he has like green skin, but has like modeling of white humid skin on it, and he has long brown hair. And he turns to you when you ask, and that's when you notice he's a half orc. Because from the back, like when he's not looking at you, you thought maybe he was like a human or something with the hair. But he turns to you, and that's when you notice that he's a half orc. And he says,
So it is going to be. Rodon is very politely, basically, like, as he's turning around, he's going to be like, "Excuse me, do any of you know where Father Elman might be?"
and he says, I'm sorry, the father is not here at the moment. Is there something I can help you with?
Rodon is going to stammer a little bit, but he's eventually going to recompose himself and just kind of be like, "It has been a while since I was in town, and I intended to pay the good father a visit."
Well, I apologize. Would you like me to maybe take a message for him or let him know you were here?
Before
Are you
that, do you know
okay?
where he went?
I'm not sure. He said there was some trouble. Perhaps he needed to go on a trip. I'm not sure to where. Is everything okay? You look troubled.
So now I'm going to question. Rodon is making shifty eyes. Is that exact? Not shifty eyes, but he's like, kind of like, is that what he noticed?
Well, I mean, you were stammering.
Oh, okay,
you
fair
look
point.
like you're having you look like something's wrong, and he's just asking you if something's wrong.
Yeah, just for anybody else, Rodon is a dragonborn, so he can't. But if he was a human right now, his face would have gone pale.
Oh,
Please refer to
no,
the handy
my
dandy
point,
Rodan
but-
expression chart for reference.
right. Good point. As you do, and we were talking about this earlier. There are two other dragonborn in this room. One of them is wearing that black cloak that I was telling you about earlier, and one of them is wearing a blue one,
But what are their
With silver trim.
expressions like?
about the same as his.
So, in other words, mostly stoic.
Yep.
Rodon just kind of goes, "No, may I get your name?"
You guys always want me to throw out names. I'm gonna have see, I didn't bother with it because you guys haven't really asked, but now that you're asking, I'm gonna have to have a whole list of names.
We're in a big town now.
Yeah.
Plot twist, we only care when you don't think we will.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Exactly.
That is literally the census of D&D.
Yeah. Yes, my name is Shum. And yours?
Oh. Rodon.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Are you a follower of Aona?
You could say I've been on the fringes for a while. Father Elman was the first to really speak with me about it for a considerable length of time. For that, I owe him much.
A lot of us do. He is somewhat of a figurehead around here. What is, if you don't mind me asking, what is holding you back? You say you're on the fringe.
I was There was a lot that I did when I was younger that I am no longer happy of. And I would like to seek penitence before I truly complete. Nothing, on the whole, too terrible, I would think, but
Well, shadows of life are around us all, and you just gotta remember, with shadow comes light, and that light can bring you hope, can bring you happiness. So while you're out there on the fringes in the dark, just remember the light is there for you when you need it.
I suppose you're right.
It was good to meet you, Rodan. I hope to see you again.
If you don't mind, do you know where I might be able to pick up a holy book for travels and a piece of memorabilia so that I may meditate on these things more often? I've been on the road a while, and I haven't really settled down for a church like this in a while.
Yes. I'll be right back. And he walks away, goes to a desk in the back and by the tapestry, and comes back with a book in hand. And he hands it to you, and he says, This is mine. I want you to take it."
Oh, well, I thank you. And he'll go into his pocket and he'll pull out. Let's go with 2, and he'll give them to. What's his name again?
Chum.
Shung. He'll give them to Shung and be like, "Here, both in return and as a donation."
Oh, I can't take this for me, but I'm sure the church can use it. I hope this brings you peace.
Thank you, Shung.
Anytime.
And he'll take the book and he'll put it in his pack. He'll walk outside the church, and then up against the next wall, just kind of lean up against it and just kind of.
Please tell me I walk up on this.
It's exactly when you walk up. Yep.
Are you okay?
I thought a moment a ghost had come back to haunt me.
We'll get to that in a bit. So I spoke with the order. They're going to send some people out straight away, or at least I hope straight away. They seemed eager. And well, I was able to send the message off to my general, excuse me. And yeah. So did you hear where the others went?
I wasn't paying attention when we split off from them. They were looking for a clothing shop around here, and there's I know there's a few around here, but I wasn't exactly sure which one they were going to.
Are you gonna be okay?
Take me a minute. Was a ghost, it at least meant no harm to me. But yes. Yes, I'm Okay, hold on a minute. Where did it go? He is going to use the stillness of mind. And you'll just see his face just kind of like... I'm ready. I'm good.
That's not a euphemism for some kind of substance, is it?
No, it is an actual ability that I have.
It's called cocaine.
Stillness of mind. You can use an action to end one effect on yourself that is causing you to be charmed or frightened.
Oh my god.
So yeah, he actually is like literally summoning up reserves in him and just being like, okay, yeah, I'm good now.
You said clothing shop?
Yes, there are two at least that are fairly well known. DM, would I know specifically like what each of the shops are? Or like what they cater to?
I honestly don't. I don't remember. Like, I don't know enough to know like how well you know this place, but you would for sure know that you have. You basically have two different districts. Off of the, like, so you have the Rose Quarter, which is the red tops, red roofs houses that you see. That's called the Rose Quarter. It is a little more fancy. I won't lie. It is the fancier area. And then you have the regular areas that are not as fancy. So it's basically you have two separate districts. Or
Okay, so Rodan would
this
probably
whole-
go, I don't think they're in the Rose Quarter, though.
This whole time I thought that was a red light district.
a red light district.
No.
Wow, right
Right
around
around
that
the
church. That's
church?
exactly what it would be. Yep.
I actually thought that
But
too,
once
and
everyone
I was
else knew
like,
it, wouldn't it be?
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that too, and I was like,
Ah,
wow,
that is
Xavian
out of character.
ballsy. Ballsy, Xavian ballsy.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought that. Right now, when you said the fancy place, I was like, wait, what? That's not the red light district?
The women
Rich
of the
people,
group.
man, they're weird.
But yeah, Rodan would basically tell Neelan, I don't know if they would have gone to the Rose Quarter, though.
You said that's the wealthy part of town?
It's usually the wealthiest. It's also where a lot of the people that are training at the church, the dorms are in the Rose Quarter as well. So it's not all just wealthy people and that's it.
That's
There
way
are
off from
other
the red light district.
Yeah. But it is usually where most of the wealthy people and the fancier places, even the stores and the place, are in the Rose Quarter.
Yeah, you're right. I doubt that. Where's the other one?
I think it's over that way. And he'd point in the... Let's see, the exit of the church is there. So he'd point vaguely off to the southwest.
He'll start walking that way.
And Rodan follows.
Okay, so by the time you guys meander your way over there, the other group is making their way out of not the clothing shop that you thought they were going to be in, but the building across the street from it.
My hair is loose right now. I don't have it tied up. I just got it trimmed and washed.
DM, could I find a bottle of like red hair dye?
Oh yeah.
Considering
Would you
everyone
like
else
to
is getting
purchase-
their hair done.
I'd like to purchase like 3 of them.
Yeah. Do you want it done? Do you want the salon place to do it for you, or are you just
No,
gonna
I
buy
just want
some?
the
'Cause you can buy some
bottles.
from them. Okay, sure. It's gonna cost you 2 silver for a couple bottles of it.
Silver. Okay.
It's not a natural redhead.
One of the salon people's like, I kind of figured.
What?
It looks pink anyways.
I know he didn't do a good job, right?
Wow.
I mean, I can see that.
I mean, have you ever been to a salon? You talk while you're getting your hair did.
Leota is silent and just listening to everybody else talk.
I don't know. Anytime I go to
looking uncomfortable.
anytime I personally go, I almost fall asleep in the chair almost every time.
I actually have fallen asleep in a chair.
Oh, I have multiple times. I'm just saying, like every time.
Barber
it's just
shop?
something, it's
So
just, yeah,
tired,
I'm almost
yeah.
I get so tired.
Yeah,
of sitting
no.
there.
No, at the salons, the ladies keep talking. I don't think I've ever gone to one where there's not conversation
Yeah, that's why I
happening.
make reservations with the male stylist.
Go ahead and cut my hair while I'm gonna take a nap. Yep. Anyway, so you guys start heading
I mean,
towards.
you
said-
know why girl stylists charge so much. They charge partly for the conversation. The other half is the hair.
So you guys are about to walk in the clothing shop, and you see, or you more hear them coming out of the store behind you.
My new dress, my hair is did. Yeah.
Yep.
Como
and you
has
do
his hood
notice
back
they,
up.
I mean, Neota and Liliola do look pretty different from the last time you saw them. Oh no, Neota doesn't really look that much. She's still wearing the same outfit. I forgot. She had-
Her hair is shorter. I'm trying to find a good example, but it's definitely a different cut. And it definitely looks
How visibly different is
washed.
Nyota's hair from what it was
washed
before?
and brushed and nice.
So very.
Yes.
Very. Yes.
Including the style, which I am finding.
At
wonderful.
Nyota and just go. You what?
What?
You cleaned your hair.
Okay. Is Nyota speaking? Because I cannot hear a dang thing she's saying. If she is.
No, she's just silent.
Did you hear that?
Nope.
She said she was
Ah,
being
hold on.
silent. You didn't hear that?
Oh, there she goes.
No, I mean I was hearing everything she was saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it better?
yeah. I
Technical difficulties, I see.
Can you hear her now?
Hello.
What's the same- oh,
I can hear Ace just fine.
I know, I hear her fine.
Same here.
Yoda,
maybe
you
it's
wanna-
on my
wanna
end.
try
I'll
to-
come out and go back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
There we go.
can you hear me?
Now I can.
Cool.
Oh, good.
I
We
don't
wouldn't, want you,
What-
we wouldn't want you to miss out on this adorable voice.
But yeah, so I have to go back then a little bit because so Rodon would just look down at Nyota and go, "You what?"
I what? What? What happened?
What?
What?
You
She looks
rolling in
confused.
the
Huh?
what? You rolling in the dust earlier?
Oh, yeah.
Good lord. You two look
What?
nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's
You like my new dress?
You look very comfortable.
I am actually.
it's nice.
And now is when Rodon finally notices Lily. Oh, you look good
It's
in
not. It's not like she's the tallest one of the three.
It's the color.
Oh.
Nyota catches him the most off guard.
Oh, I found it. It's.
Look,
edit
Dragonborn see
it so
different
it can
spectrum of
happen.
light. That's, it's not his fault. Or Lily's choice just happens to blend in better with the environment. Camouflage.
Yes.
You said that I look nice?
Rodon did, yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you. The lady said people will be complimenting me.
Rodon kind of looks at the store and goes, well, I give them their commendations, but I don't know if I want to look elsewhere now.
Hmm?
I don't like being fussed over.
It just. This was a. I know what you mean. It's strange.
That being said, I think I need new things anyway, so if you don't mind, I will also need to go in here.
That works.
Ladies probably
Wait,
like cha-ching.
Wait, have we? Wait, did we get any help?
Yes,
Oh,
I took care of that. I spoke with the captain of this chapter of the order, who, funnily enough, I went to school with. So that was interesting. Everyone seemed raring to go, especially once they
That's
found out
good.
it was undead. It's good that it'll get done, but honestly, watch yourself around these people.
I have to ask, did they follow into the store? Because Rodon did go inside.
I'm staying outside.
Okay, so then Rodon is not hearing this portion.
Rodon, don't
Also,
get the
I
yellow
did-
tags. They're not clean.
Too
I
late.
did
He's already
post-
inside.
I posted. The
I got
photo
some
for
yellow tags. I could
my
just clean them
hairstyle.
myself.
If he yelled it, I probably would have heard it. But Neelon discussing the other stuff, I wouldn't have heard that part.
Right.
Yeah, so
Wait.
they were eager to go. So,
Huh.
from what I understand, they're
That's good.
assembling and heading out soon.
Do you know if they're gonna make
that's
contact with Arden Run chapter? Like, 'cause we tried to contact them, we don't know if it worked.
While letters were being sent out, I spoke with a messenger who could cast that spell, and yes, I got
Oh, okay.
I got it through to my general.
Well, there you go. Excellent. See, this was the right choice after all. Then we got the word out. More people are on their way to help. Yay!
We did good.
Out of character,
Oh.
we have finally accomplished a thing we went to do in a place we went to go do it.
Ding! You have just completed an achievement. Gold
Keep
star.
keep that in mind, everybody.
Achievement unlocked. Fucking finally.
Everybody,
Anywho.
keep that in mind.
Easiest achievement of the
first-
whole campaign.
Yeah, the first achievement of the game, though we should have gotten it forever ago.
What are we keeping in mind?
That we achieved something.
You guys have achieved a lot.
Anywho,
You've almost died a few times.
I'm not sure if we know we.
We can't even do that right because one of us came back.
All right, Rodan. We don't have to role play at all, but what do you look for?
he needs generally a new set of clothes or two,
Anything
because
specific?
he's been
or
wearing his for
just random shirt and pants. You don't really care. Or...
It could be a little nicer than what he has been wearing, but it doesn't need to be ostentatious.
Well, you're in the right
But
store.
definitely
for that.
traveling. But definitely like travel ready.
Travel ready outfits. Got it. Roll a shopping check.
And
Investigation.
that you said was okay.
Or fail a wisdom saving throw and buy everything.
That is a 13 plus 13 flat.
Yeah, you're able to find 2 outfits that you think would probably work as simple traveling clothes. Nothing too fancy, but they would work.
Okay.
They're
Do they have yellow? Do they have yellow tags?
Do they have yellow tags? Oh man, let's find out.
Just gonna wash my stuff. I don't care.
One of them does.
Can you
One of-
find
one
an
of your
approximate
shirts.
replacement?
Yeah, you can find something that doesn't have a yellow tag, but it's not in any better shape than what you're wearing now. You know, being a thrift store basically.
I don't know. I love thrift stores in real life.
He'll kind of
Yeah,
shrug his
sometimes
shoulders and just go, I'll take it.
Okay. And it costs you 1 silver for all of it. For two outfits.
What a bargain.
Okay.
Yeah.
There it
How's
is.
the bargain?
There you are. There we go. 1 silver. Oh.
Like how you guys have been getting a lot of money lately and you go to a thrift store to shop.
Save money. Oh,
You guys are
Actually,
adults
you know
very
what?
well.
You know what? On that note, Ronan decides he is going to go try the other one as well.
The yellow
So
tag.
he's
one?
walking out with all this.
No, the other store.
the other store.
Oh, the other store. Ooh, the fancy one.
Look, he has money. He doesn't use it on anything except for food.
I
He
see
doesn't use
Rodan
it for
walking out
armor
with
like the
all
other guys. What is he going to use it on?
He's walking out with all the stuff he's
Weapons!
shopped, all the loot, and he's got that look on his face. That look,
He's got the look of, oh my god, now it's shopping spree time.
yeah, that stoic
Much
shop,
showing.
that stoic
It's
look.
contagious.
Let's
The
go
only one that hasn't done this,
shopping.
Neon.
He is actually remembering something based on a letter he sent, but he's going to hold off on saying anything about it for right now.
That's because
So are we
Fish
following him?
Fish
into the
knows that
conversation?
he can't get involved because he'll get sucked in too.
He has to be the dad, so he's like, I can't do it.
One of us. One
Yeah.
of us. One of
And
us.
on, and on that note, we're actually gonna take a quick break. It's a little late, but I need a break.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God.
Break
Yeah.
time.
Fish is like, thank
BRB,
the Lord
guys.
for saving.
Thank the maker.
Thank the
For
master.
now.
right. Welcome back.
Yay.
So, continuing with our shopping spree, you guys are heading up to the other store, which is I literally tried moving the map on stream. That's that's funny. Okay. So you guys are heading up, kind of back up to where you guys initially came in.
Pretty much.
Yeah, back up there to
Yeah.
the Rose Quarter, to another place called Mesmerize, and it's more of a custom tailor outfit shop, but so you can pretty much get what you want. What are you looking for?
Let's see.
And the first
Considering
thing,
it for a while.
actually, Lily, with your passive perception, right in the window is an outfit that is very similar to one you were looking for. A common rogue's outfit. Yes,
They
leather.
sell rogue outfits.
Leather.
Yes,
It's got
it's
leather wrappings and everything. Yeah, it's
adventuring
basically the
gear.
same thing.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of like, and it's on the window, you said?
It's in the window, and in the other window there are like robes, and like it's similar to the robes that you see a lot of the other like the priests and everybody around the town wearing, but they're like trying to be like more fashionable. Like they're trying different things with them, but they're the same. You get the same feel of robes from them. I mean, it's the they're catering to the town that they're in.
It's like it's the same overall design, but like the lines and the details are maybe a little bit
Yeah,
more fancier
exactly.
with like embroidery.
Trying to
and
make
all
it
that
different
kind of stuff.
fashions.
Yeah.
So, but
Okay. DM, I have actually put the what Rodon will be looking for approximately in the Discord chat.
Okay. So,
Ooh.
they roll a shopping check for me.
A shopping roll. Oh, I love
Yep.
this.
That's a flat 15.
Okay.
Lily,
So-
look what I sent.
They don't sell that specific thing or something like that here, but it is a tailor. They can custom make it for you. So if you would like them to make something like that for you, you could. And the style is something they can do, depending on the fabrics and the colors you want, would help determine the price.
What fabrics are available?
Well, I mean, you can do anything. Just you tell me, like, if you want like cotton, you want velvet, or you want something like leather, something that's a little more sturdy. If you're doing it for like armor, what can you wear? You can wear like cloth, and can you do leather? I don't know what monks can wear.
I think they do best with technically no armor, so the best I would have to be would be cloth.
So
Quick
it's just fashion, then.
question.
So it can
Is
be
the-
whatever.
Is the whole
Yeah.
party in the shop?
If you guys wanted to be, it's up to you.
So I guess let's go cloth.
I know Naota is.
Yeah,
Okay.
we follow.
If everyone's
want-
going
want it to
in,
be
then
black
everyone's
like that
gotta like
too?
very kind of like carefully follow, and he'll have his hood still up.
If they have it dark blue with like gold on the accent portions.
Dark blue and gold can be done. That's going to cost you more.
What would be the comparison of black versus the blue and gold on price?
The black would actually be cheaper than the blue and gold.
Approximate pricing. Do you know what it would be?
So the black one's going to cost you 1 gold, 2 silver, and the blue and gold's going to cost you almost 2 gold.
Let's splurge.
Okay.
Yay!
I'm gonna, while Rodon's doing that, I'm gonna go into after him and be like, when he's done talking, he's like, how much is that outfit in the window?
So the first thing you notice,
Ah.
as you're going to talk to this person, it is a tiefling.
I love this place.
Yes, and it's a male tiefling. He's got red skin and black hair, and he says, "Did you want the whole outfit?"
What is the whole outfit again? It's like with the cloak and all of that.
Yeah, so it has a cloak with a hood, and the
Uh-huh.
hood kind of comes to a point in the front.
Mm-hmm.
And it has lots of like black leather straps on it, and it's very tight fitting leather. It has, I mean, it's literally like the outfit that you see. It even has like boots and like leather pants that go with it. It's a whole ensemble.
It's a good traveling outfit, in other words. Yes, the whole thing.
Well, that outfit right there is going to cost you 6 gold.
6 gold? Let's see. I'm gonna look at what I have in my bag, clothes wise.
That's just right off that right out of the window there. Now, if you want me to custom make it for you, well,
What color is the one in the window?
It's like a tan color. It's just like basic leather. It was like, so it's like browns and tans. Nothing fancy. But it was more of a, to show off what they can be made.
What do you mean by custom made? Can you explain more?
Well, I can make it fit you more. I mean, your horns, trust me, I know, can get in the way. Also, I can make it any color you want.
Okay, I'll do that. She touched her horns when he said that. That was one of the problems she always had.
So he snaps his fingers, and like you see like a measuring tape kind of float over and start taking measurements. And then you see like a notepad and like a pencil come over, and it's like writing things down like all around you. And he's kind of just like looking you over. He says, well, what exactly are you looking for? What colors? I mean, I'm partial to red myself, but maybe something a little darker.
Yes, I think dark would be good.
She only works in black. And occasionally very, very
and purples.
Dark gray.
Gray. Okay, you know what? If you want me to put a little bit more color, can you make it a dark purple?
Yep.
Anything
I
can be
heard
done
it coming
for the right
before
price.
you even put it in your mouth.
I mean, I can't think of any other color, guys. Come on. Those are my colors.
There's dark blues. There's dark greens.
I don't like
there's
green.
Dark everything.
So he waves a hand over by a table, and you can see some like some things start moving. And there's like different inks and colors, and they start mixing together in like a big pot. And he's like trying, he's not even looking at it, but it's just happening.
She's gonna whisper to him real quick. She's gonna be like, "I need it to be where it doesn't look as gloomy as you're talking about, but I can still hide in the shadows if I need to. You know what I mean, right?"
I think so. So he says, "Follow me," and he brings you over to the table, and he pulls up like this it's basically a cup, but it's more like a vial, like a see-through vial, and he like dips it in this like concoction that was basically making itself, and he pulls it up, and so like, you can kind of see it, but it's like thinned out, and it's a pretty deep purple. And he says, "Would that work?"
That's perfect.
Wonderful. I can have this outfit made for you in about a week.
A week? How long is Rodon's gonna take?
Rodon's, oh yeah, because it was custom made. It's about 2 days for his.
2 days? Okay.
Yours is a whole outfit, so.
Okay. How long are we going to be here, guys?
I thought we were leaving today.
Are we leaving today?
We have unfinished business as yet. We're still looking for someone.
Can't
Would
they
it be...
just mail?
Huh? I mean, I guess they could mail it to me, but I don't know where I'm going to be in a week.
Yeah, we do.
Here,
We're going up to.
I don't know if I'm going to be alive in a week.
Send them
that's more fair.
Send them to Arden Run.
Ah, that can be done.
You still do order deliveries, right?
He looks over and he goes, and he has a smile on his face. It's like, "You look awfully familiar."
Oh yeah, he never changed his thing back. In
Go ahead and
character.
make
Does
a
everybody
deception check again.
know?
No, he's being playful.
Okay, so he's not really like trying. He's just like,
No.
Rodan, upon hearing that, is going to be like, "Would it be extra? Will it cost?"
And
extra for
he
the
can see
delivery?"
the cape too, so
yeah, exactly. I was about to say. So you asked that, Rodon, and he's ignoring it for the moment and looking at Gomo, and he says,
Why does everyone know you?
"I recognize
mean?
that cloak anywhere."
I'm
Hey.
confused.
You know
Why
him?
does everyone know you?
Well, he could tell you how good my my items can be. Surely.
well, I mean, this cape right here. Got it from this shop. Well,
How many people do you know?
what do you mean? How many people do I know?
Wait, was that your name? In the other shop?
What's going on?
What happened?
Is this in character or out of character?
That was in character.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Anyways, I don't know
Oh.
how busy you are, killing. I'm trying to look in the back, see if he has a lot of those like order.
Did you say
sheets
his name?
marked up.
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I heard that correctly. I
Are
was
you-
just
Yeah,
about to ask him his name.
no, she did say it. I got cut off, but they had said it in the other shop. So she was
No,
like,
no, the shopkeeper
know the
said
name
it.
of the shopkeeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care
Gomo.
about Gomo's real name. Gomo is Gomo.
What did you ask him?
Well, you still do. I don't know how busy you are, but how long are these gonna take again? 7 days.
Well, he like gestures over to Lily, and says, "Well, hers is the whole outfit, so it'll take about a week.
Yeah,
The gentleman's
you know
will
what?
be a couple days."
That makes sense. How
Would
about
he be?
how about we come back if we have to leave town before it's done. If we have to leave before it's done, and we let you know where you can send it to. You still do mail orders, right? You can send them. We can
Oh,
pay you
yes.
up front.
We have ways of getting things to places faster. If
I
need
know
be.
you can. I know
Can you
I,
make-
I'm only asking if you still do it.
Yeah, I was like right in the middle of giving the address.
What?
What was your name again, Mr.? I like your horns, by the way. What's your name?
Khalil.
Khalil. That's a nice name. Would it be able to be made a little bit faster if I pay a little extra?
Now that is an offer. How much faster do you need it made?
Oh shoot, I can't say the same as Rodon. That's not reasonable.
I mean, the fastest I can make it would probably be 3 days.
That's good.
Throwing in a pair of
Costs you
pants.
a
Can you get them
lot.
both done at the same time?
Oh yes, yours will be done in 2. I already promised you that. Hers was different. I will have to shuffle around some other things I'm making, but can probably do it in 3.
How much will this come out to?
Well, let's see. With the outfit and the time you've given me, it's gonna cost you 3 platinum.
3 platinum? That's 10 gold pieces, right? Like for 1 platinum?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so 30 gold.
Yeah.
All right. I can get you that.
His eyes like widen, and he big smile on his face is like, "All right, that's a deal." Puts his hand out like expectingly, like
I
how
don't
about
have
half up front.
half up front. Oh. Okay, he's a lot. I was literally just about to give him all of it right now. didn't even think about
Wow.
doing like half and then.
Just because you've never had to purchase anything in the past, like how oblivious can you be to the social norms? Like,
No, that was me. Like I didn't
Bob,
think about
Bob.
that.
Great.
I was gonna give you a little bit of an out, but if you haven't been in a
like
fancy
make a
area, it's like
deposit,
you might not
like,
expect that.
Like I didn't. What would be half of 30? 'Cause-
15.
Thank you. Shut up.
Half
Okay,
of
well,
it.
give,
So D&D Beyond came up on Twitch, and I was just looking at it real fast, and I love how like some of you have like 50s and 60s HP, and Gomo's is 26. That's crazy.
all right, I
Fun
give him
at that so
the.
much already.
A reminder that in one time he nearly died because he took 25 damage.
Yeah.
I know, and it was because Naota was holding on
it
to
was
it.
thump, thump, and it was down to
know.
1.
I give him the 15 gold, by the way,
Okay.
Fucking
for half, right?
Yes.
Okay. No, and honest, that wasn't Lily. That was completely me. I was already getting ready to just dish out the 30.
Oh,
Oh.
my God.
And for the Dragonborn gentleman, did I give you a price? I can't remember.
Mm-mm.
I did not.
So I think you.
No, I think you said like
I think
2
it was
gold.
2. It was 2 gold because I was just getting
Oh,
like
right.
a
Mhm.
somewhat plainer style jacket, but
Mm.
yeah.
Right.
It wasn't the fancy outfit.
And you didn't ask
Um,
for it to be made in less than half the time.
No, but he will ask, how much would it take to throw in a pair of pants?
Like the ones you're wearing now, or something a little nicer.
A little nicer.
Are you looking for something enchanted?
That depends. What have you got?
So he brings you over to a section, and there's lots. There's different styles and pants, and there's some that are like bell bottoms, and some that are like form fitting, like thin,
Skinny jeans.
or like super like thin, skinny legs, and some that are like loose, like with like a karate uniform, like really loose, open legs. Well, you can get any of these enchanted.
They're a fairly straight-legged one.
Yeah.
Not a fancy bell bottom, but like not a tiny thing either.
Yeah. Yep. You can find.
Bell
There's all sorts of stuff. It's a nice little shop here. So.
And what sort of enchantments do you offer?
Well, I normally make the outfits and have them enchanted locally. So it all depend on what you're looking for. I'm sure they can do it, but basic protection enchantments, are usually what people would get.
I'll just take a pair of
But
the pants in a
if
dark
you-
color. No need for enchantments.
I was just about to say, if you are in a hurry, it would take a little bit. Yes. Well, take your pick here, and we can have you on your way. And for a pair of straight leg pants, you can get those. It's fine. It's gonna cost you another gold for the pants.
Fine by me.
Are you getting the blue and gold, or just the regular one?
If they
I
have
think you said
black
blue and
or
gold.
dark blue, he'll go for that. If he's just buying it off the shelf or whatever he has.
Yeah,
in
it wouldn't be
store,
fancy. It would just be basic. You could find either one of those colors.
Well, what about the jacket you were getting? Are you gonna get it with the right?
He's getting it to
colors?
go with that. But yeah, he doesn't necessarily need to be fancy for the other one.
Okay.
So
I mean, hey, it's a
he's
nice
getting the nice
shop if
jacket,
you-
but he just needs the extra pair.
Look, what you get here
go
will
with it.
last you a while. So if you wanna fancy it up a little bit, if any shop you splurge a bit, this is it.
We'll see if you can find
Just
2
saying.
pairs of pants then as a result.
Okay. 2 pairs of pants, 2 gold.
Alright, so he already removed one, so I'll just remove one more. There we
Okay.
go.
And then you gotta pay for half of the jacket up front.
I think I. Oh, so I guess I think I removed the 2 immediately, so I'll just add 1.
Okay. No
So, yeah,
problemo.
there we go. There we go. I am now both pairs of pants and the half up front for the jacket.
Sounds good. Yeah, so don't forget, you guys, there are enchanting places around too. So if you ever wanted something enchanted, you could go to the other places. You don't have to go to a tailor to do it. So, all right. So what's the plan now?
Well, I have my outfit for when I'm traveling and doing my rogue stuff, and I have like a little street outfit that I can wear in town and not look like a weirdo. I'm good.
Naota's looking at the selection, especially with Gomo saying that it was going to last a while, because she has armor, but her clothes are still pretty basic, so she's kind of looking around, seeing what things look like, seeing if she sees anything that she likes.
Yeah, so Gummo would know also, but there is a whole section in this building that are for gnomes and halflings and the sort. Yeah, they do cater to that. So
For the
it's
wee
not like you're
ones.
looking at children's. There's a section for you guys.
I mean, it's a boutique shop. I mean, they have
Right.
they custom make.
Fancy.
They literally, as long as you have the patterns for it, they can make it.
So
how common it
as
is.
you're looking and he finishes with the other two, he comes to you and goes, I don't think I've seen a gnome with your color before.
Oh, I imagine you wouldn't.
It would be fun to try to find an outfit that would complement it. Now your eyes, that we could work with.
Find her. She's like dying. She's fine. She's not embarrassed. She's
yeah,
doing great.
So when he's saying these things, none of it is meant to be bad. Like he's genuinely meaning it on a thing of like trying to do like color wheel stuff, like literally complimenting colors and stuff. Like this is literally all
No,
he's
but
doing.
it's
Yeah.
no, but it's more when nobody's talked to you like that before, and it's just like you're also attractive, and there's compliments, and I don't know what to do with myself. I'm just gonna die. Okay, bye.
I'd also imagine
Expression she has.
if he's looking at the eyes, there may be a little bit of close talking.
Yeah.
So
Very much like
he's not. So now he's also like bended in and up close.
You gotta be careful. Tieflings are charmers.
Yeah, that's
It's
it's not
alright,
just
he's
that, but
probably
yeah,
gay.
it's also just like. So it's not in a bad way. It's in a very like.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Oh,
to do with these
dear.
feelings. Throws out the window.
Amy fell. She's like Amy.
Oh my god.
It's out the window.
Yate.
And you think you're gonna go through glass, but you just go through nothing.
No, she wouldn't actually yeet herself out the
I
window,
know.
but her cheeks are like a grayish orange now.
They're shopping. Sorry, I was answering chat real fast. So
Oh yeah. Shopping and
Okay,
dying, because
Angel's
how do
got
you
it.
handle
Angel's got it.
emotions?
So Khalil smiles a little bit and says, "Oh, come down. Don't be shy. We're all friends here." And he looks over to Gomo and says, "Right.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I love your hair."
Oh, my hair?
Flirting with the little ones. Oh, I think he has
Oh.
type.
Whoa. Back off.
I'm,
That was out of
is he?
character, by the way.
wait,
Yeah,
I have to know because I
fine
find it
line.
funny if he was complimenting Gomo's hair because that's what it sounds like.
He did.
Yeah.
Mm,
And in response to Lily's out of
Nah,
character,
not
there's a
exactly,
benign way to take that, and there's a not so benign way to take that.
You're the curse of the drapes.
Wow. Anyways,
No, this was a mistake.
a mistake. Come now. That pink looks great.
Funny.
It's a happy accident, I guess.
Is out of character.
Not many people could pull that off, but you do quite well.
It was going to lean over to
Thanks,
Goma
I
and be like, "Is he
guess.
always like this?"
More or less. I mean, it's yeah, actually.
All of this is going on. Lily's in a mirror, just twirling, looking at her
You know,
dress.
he's just expressive. He's an artiste. You can't help it. Yeah, my dad used to bring me
This is
to the
new.
place a lot.
This is very new.
Rodon is going back and forth looking at this conversation and noticing that Lily is twirling her dress.
Being adorable over there. Out of character. Being fucking adorable over there.
That's what she wanted. She doesn't even pay attention to the conversation no more.
It's very cute.
So, Nayot, are you looking for something, or?
I was, well, he makes custom clothes, and I was kind of hoping to wear something a little closer to a home. My
Well,
mom used to make
You
clothes,
read
so
my
I know
mind,
how to make.
because, I mean, if you have something in specific you had in mind, you might be able to get it, well, crafted here.
Yeah, but I don't want to overload him with work. He's already working on your guys's.
Well, he's doing it for pay, so as long as you're paying him, I don't see why you would ever have to worry about that.
I am familiar with what most gnomes would wear. So whatever
Well-
your family would wear, I'm sure we can find something.
She comes from the land down under.
He looks at you very curiously. I'm not sure I
From the
follow.
land down under. Well,
The Underdark?
He looks at you and says, "Say that again." No way. You must be joking.
No.
Well, perhaps I could learn a thing from you then. And he looks at your
Most-
outfit and he says, "Is this what they wear down there?"
No.
Fascinating.
No, not at all. This is just whatever I could grab at the time. It's from up here.
Ah,
We tend to wear fabric weaved from mushrooms and moss and other things that we find. So it lasts quite a while.
you weave fabric from mushrooms.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes gemstones.
He
Also
snaps his
gold.
fingers, and you see the little pad and paper float over to him, and he starts writing notes. Go on.
Well, our leader has, well, our queen, I don't know if you guys have those, but she wears a dress from diamonds, actually. It takes years to make, but it's a lot like mithril. It's really tough. But that's for special occasions. So,
Fascinating. I'd love to learn more. Maybe you guys can come back before you leave.
well, we're hoping to, because they need to pick up their stuff.
I mean, look, if we leave, we either come back to pick up the stuff, or we have to let you know where we want it forwarded to. So, I'm sure we'll see you again.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'd be able to get anything exactly close from home, but something more natured colored would be nice, probably.
I mean, Nyota, you have armor, so how about like something that you can wear under your armor, but you can also just take the armor off and wear, so like an under. What's the word? I'm not familiar with all these.
You mean more than just the shirt and pants?
Yeah,
Under
I mean,
armor,
but
I think.
it'll it'd be functional, but also something you can just wear.
Under armor.
Under armor? Like, wow, I don't know why that's so obvious. Yeah, Under Armor. Yeah, so maybe a set of Under Armor that is a little bit more custom and kind of maybe inspired by the Underdark design. And
Yeah.
I don't know, something you can wear that's fashionable without armor, if you had to. Just a thought. Look, I mean, no, Khalil is great. He just give him the prompts and he will cook something up.
Okay. Sure.
Also, if you would like, I do have a way to find out exactly what it is you're looking for, or at least the style. If you're willing.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Follow me. Just you.
This is actually
if you don't
pretty
mind.
cool.
And now the embarrassment has turned to nervousness because the idea of splitting from the rest of the party is like, oh.
She's gonna get brain probed.
It's gonna go.
Yeah,
this
she'd
little
kinda look at
device
the
is gonna
others.
go up through your nose, and
There is a portion of me that still wishes I could invoke stillness of mind on somebody else.
What, for this
So-
nervous wreck?
So he
Yes.
walks you to the back room. And there's
Mhm.
not a door, but it's a curtain. And he closes the curtain.
Okay.
And he brings you a little farther back there, and there's a desk, and there's a little it's like a crystal.
Ooh.
It's not like cut in any form or anything. It's just like a rock, right? But it's like
Mhm.
set in this
Oh, so it's raw. It's a raw crystal.
it's a raw crystal, and it's kind of being
Beautiful.
set up. There's like it's on a round stand, and there's these 3 prongs that are sticking out of it, and they're fairly long prongs because the stand is like 6 inches diameter,
Mm-hmm.
but the raw crystal is almost like a shard, so it's like long elongated, and it's sitting in the middle of it, and it's just
Ooh.
3 prongs that are like holding it in place.
Okay.
And he brings it to you. He says, this device was found. To be honest with you, I'm not quite sure exactly what it was used for, but I found that I can use it to kind of glean information from you, and more specifically for us, more about the style that you were talking about.
I recognize. Like,
Make a history check.
are the ones over there.
Or let's make a nature check instead. We'll do nature. 'cause
Okay,
it's
do you
raw.
want me to roll different then?
No. You can use same roll. Just change whatever
Okay,
you're adding to
like-
it.
Let me pull up what I'm adding to it then. All over the place now.
It's a 4 anyways. Probably won't.
Yeah, not. My nature's pretty good. There it is. Skills. Yeah. 5.
4 plus
So,
5, or
probably
just
not.
4 plus 1 to 5.
It's a 1.
Okay.
I was thinking of
Yeah.
animal handling, not nature.
Okay.
A range.
I was
Animal
like, that's
handling's
very
right.
good. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
why I was,
so
that's why I was
you-
like, oh wait, I
on
was thinking
nature.
of, yeah,
You do recognize that it's a raw. It looks like a raw crystal.
right.
Being from where you're from, but that's pretty much all you recognize from it. You just sit here, make yourself comfortable, and focus on the crystal, and I'll do the rest.
Okay.
And just think about. You said it was what your mother wore. Just think about that, and what your people would, as you see them with their natural outfits, and I'll take it from there.
Okay. Sure.
All right. So. Oh man, I gotta take
I
his.
started thinking more of what her
goofy
dad
ass.
would wear, because he's more of the fighter type. So, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Rhoda. Yeah, damn it, Yodi. That's exactly what I was thinking.
So you sit down and you focus on the crystal, and
Mm-hmm.
for you, what you see is you see the crystal start to faintly glow. Like it's not like glowing bright, but you can see there's like a light coming from it, emanating from it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And as you start to think about your dad and the things that he wore and everything, the thoughts seem to come more vividly than previous times you would think about things like this. I don't know if like in real life, like you ever think about something in the past, but like you can't remember everything. You can just remember parts, bits, and pieces. This like takes that and to the extreme. It's like you remember everything about it to the minute details of exactly like what wrinkles he had in his face when he smiled when he looked at you, the strands of hair that would fall, when he turned his face, and like literally like a lot of details just start coming to you as you think of these things. And all of this seems to happen very fast, like in a matter of seconds, and then it's done. The crystal fades back to normal and the memories are almost gone. And he says, "Wonderful, I think that will do perfectly. You were right, the fabric is very interesting. I don't know, it's going to be a challenge to replicate it, but it should be fun."
Doesn't have to be exact. She'd kind of like wipe a tear off her face.
Aw, it'll be okay. I hope that when I make outfits, that you have similar emotion.
Where did you find that?
Oh, I did not find it. It is just from what I was told. I bought this from an enchantment shop, and they said it was found somewhere in some dungeon, some place lost to time.
Really nice.
Well,
But
think we
how
have
much
what
should
we need here.
some
I think we have what we need here. I'm
Yeah,
sure I
how
can find
much would-
something similar.
how much would something like that be?
Well, are you wanting an outfit? Or just part of it?
Yeah. An outfit. That would incorporate. She'd kind of tap the armor. Go under
Well.
this, I guess, or yeah.
The problem would be time. As your friends out there have already paid me to make sure that theirs are first,
Yeah.
and yours I would have to play around with some fabrics, some materials to get it right, but I could have it done in about 2 weeks, maybe?
You think you could send it to where you're sending the others?
Absolutely. This will
How
be
much would that
fun.
be?
Ah. Well, I'll tell you what. I like you. You're a little different than most of my clientele. And he starts walking back towards the main room and like gesturing you to follow.
That grayish
No.
orange is back on her face. Her
How
whole
about
face.
how about 10 gold for the outfit? And depending on where I'm sending it to, we'll figure out the rest.
Are you really okay with that?
Why wouldn't I be?
Okay. Sure.
Wonderful. We'll take 5, and then this is when they come out to where you guys are at. Be 5 gold up front. I'm excited.
I'm okay with just paying for the whole thing and then sending you the money for travel
Oh,
later.
nonsense. I take 5 gold now. Just in case. You never know.
Okay. Her whole face is like a grayish orange, and her ears are just like twitch, twitch. Embarrassment is a great way to describe her expression. So she'd give him the 5 gold. And an extra
Okay.
little gold piece. So he gets 6.
Okay, great. Thank you. So, what's the plan, everyone?
Okay.
What time is it?
It is about. Ooh, let's see. You guys did some shopping. Got your hair all done. Sent some messages. Wow, you guys have done quite a bit. It is, I would say, early afternoon, because you guys got here pretty early in the morning.
So sounds like
There's a
we're
part of
late
me
for
that is like
lunch.
going, that's it?
Gomo, do you know a good place to go eat?
Oh, do I?
He's like, I've been waiting all day for that.
I've been waiting for somebody to ask me that.
Look,
I'm
in
just
fact, a lot of the
imagining him
better
going,
places are near the
"Finally."
docks. So, especially for seafood and stuff, fresh stuff every morning. I'm dying for some of
Fish?
that. I mean, strongly recommended. If we're planning to stay for a couple of days, there's an inn that does new menus every day, every night.
Wait,
Was that's a great place to stay?
Should we stay? Shouldn't we try to go back?
Um,
Make sure they're
well,
actually
are we
gonna
done
go
with
help?
all our business? Did you guys figure out what happened to the message? I don't think you guys checked on that, did you? I wouldn't expect
did.
you to know who to talk to, anyways.
I thought.
I did.
I mean,
I
I
thought
sent
Neelan did.
no for the church, and also for shoot,
Can you guys
what's
hear
the
me?
dude's name?
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Joe
Yeah, I
Pes.
can
Joe
hear you.
Pes.
Saying? Well, you said you did, you sent your message, but he meant Gomo was talking specifically about. I think he was trying to find somebody or talk to
Well,
somebody.
so Fegnan, so Gomo gave out of character. Gomo gave a letter to Fegnan to send to Opalhost
Mhm.
to the church.
Right. Yeah.
So that
And
needs to be
he gave
followed
it
up
to
on.
Jopest, which is who you were
Yeah,
talking
so
about
that
earlier,
needs to be
right?
followed up
Also,
on.
if that's what
Jopes
he's
went.
talking about, Rodan is going to look a little tiny bit embarrassed and go, oh, that's my mind.
No, I didn't tell you guys who to look for, so I kind of I was gonna go with you guys to the church, and it sounds like you've been there already. But I kind of got sidetracked and we were clothes shopping. But anyways,
We can go
we can
back.
grab something quick to eat and go. Well, actually, we could go swing by the church first, and there is a bakery right in front of it that's pretty decent too. It's a pretty big place. They make bread it's a factory.
Then
They make
how
a lot
about
of
we
bread.
go
Rodan is
to
going to
the church?
pipe up and go, I'd rather we eat here first.
Do you not like bakeries?
He's back to stoic, but you'll note he's not answering.
Is the bakery as good as the one in Harperfall?
Oh. So these guys are more. I mean, they make bread for the whole town, pretty much. I mean, they make a lot of, and they also make ones to kind of like send off to smaller towns nearby as well. They do bulk, but so they don't have a lot of, I guess, treats, you could say. But the dough is so good. Like they use good wheat. So it's a great place to get bread for meals. And they do
Who's
get
everybody-
local, like, fruit preserves and stuff supplied from another place, and they, you can buy them there too. So, whoop, whoop, quick meal.
Real fast, just for a question about your backstory, if you don't mind. How long has it been since you've been here?
It's
For
probably been
Rodon,
like
or
No, for Gomo.
Gomo. It's probably
Mhm.
been like 3 years.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so what should we do then? Should we eat first and go to the church? Go to the church, get some bread, and then eat, or do we just like forget everything and go back where we came from?
the more help, the better.
Rodon, Niman, what do you guys think?
I am for whatever the seafood restaurant you mentioned was.
Niman?
I'm up for anything.
How about this? Since I know Gomo likes to eat, and bread would probably be good for the travels, we eat now. Go to the church. Get the baked goods on the way back to the boat.
So, also, just so you guys know, since no one actually told the Khalil where to send it, Neelan did. Neelan gave him the address.
I
He
thought
gave
Niman
him
had
an
already done
address
that.
in Ardenrun to send it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I think nobody else said anything, because Neelan was like, I got this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll take
That
care
is
of
why.
the
I just
kids.
wanted to make sure. We were on the same page. That's all.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, right. We still need to find her friend. So, food, church, baked goods, then friend?
Works.
Bignon. We're looking for her friend still.
Pest or whatever the name was.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's get to this.
Mhm.
Andiamo.
Food, glorious.
I'll just follow you guys because I still don't know what's going on.
Comida, that's what's going on.
I mean,
That
I
was
like
out
how
of
I
character.
like how the map, even though you're really on Mesmerize, all I see is that stupid blue house.
You can't unsee it now.
That's gonna... do the characters see it? Do we just see a house that's just floating around?
Oh yeah, you see a house up in the
Oh,
air.
it's canon
floating
now.
around. Yep,
It's
canon.
in the map.
Yep, it's a wooden house that's just floating there, up style, just not without the balloons.
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
So but it's stagnant. It's not like going anywhere.
No, it is very, 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 very slowly
This is
moving.
lifting.
It's very slowly moving around the
It's like a
city.
blimp. Just-
Yeah, exactly. But even slower.
Oh, so we're in Gotham then.
I'm just imagining like magical enchantments along the side, like eat at Joe's.
Oh my gosh, it's an ad house.
On the other
Jesus.
side, it says Goodyear.
All right.
And they just flash different like signs.
So
Okie
like
dokie.
holograms. So
Oh my gosh.
Minor illusions.
That's
so
true.
you guys have a plan to eat, and
Yes.
then what was it? So it was eat food. It was eat
Eat,
first, then
church.
church.
Uh-huh.
Then
Bread,
Then bakery.
and then,
And then
if
friend.
if we see the friend along the way, then we'll deal with that.
Great. Fantastic. So, as you guys are listening to Gomo rattling about all the great food as you guys are thinking about food, that's where we're gonna end the session tonight because it is.
Oh
too
my
late.
God.
We got to a late start, so that's how
Oh,
we.
this is exciting though.
It is exciting.
Opal Host, so much to
It's
do.
just sad because it's been so long.
Yeah, I know.
But we did what we set out to do. Like
I
the
know
main
we got
things,
somewhere.
Like the messages was what's. All right, the worst words to hear when you're in deep in a. That's so true.
Yeah.
We got where we needed to go to. Like we made it to the city. We sent out the messages for help, and like I'm not in rags and practically naked anymore.
Right?
I found an outfit.
You guys are finally getting outfits that you're wanting to wear versus
Mm.
just random crap that you're having to
Yes.
wear.
Right?
Yes, I'm
Also-
getting an outfit
also-
that.
Oh no, sorry.
Oh no, I was saying that I'm getting an outfit that I can wear for like my travels and stuff like that. And then I also have this nice dress to be wearing around cities so I don't look suspicious. You know?
Yeah.
Upgrades, yes.
There was subtle background hints dropped as well.
Oh yeah, from everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Which is great.
Like, I mean, I was expecting Gomo and Rodon's stuff to come out a little bit, but Neon's backstory came out a little too with the paladins in
Yeah.
the order.
I loved it.
And I also love that Neelon complimented me when I was with Gomo and Iota the whole time. Thank you, Neelon.
Neota's still getting used to just the idea of casual dresses. That's not normal for her.
Yeah, this is the first time really that you guys have had that you guys have like done and like talked to people in a more casual, like you've been to other places, but it's always been like go, 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 go. Like
Yeah.
you had that one,
Go do
what was
this
it like
for us,
episode like
fetch
3 or
quest,
4
basically.
that you had like, oh, we can relax for a little bit. It wasn't much. Oh no, but even then, no, actually you just had one, but even then it was like festival, right? It was like festival time. You guys were still doing a bunch of stuff.
we didn't talk to anybody. We kept amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, 9 of coins.
Woo!
The meaning of that card is accomplishment.
Hey!
Too obvious.
Finally!
No kidding.
That's why I was
No
happy.
kidding.
Too obvious.
No, I know. That's why I was happy when
Thanks,
she
Metal,
pulled it.
for
I
the
was
follow.
like, thank God.
Accomplishment.
Yep.
Too obvious.
And that card means
It's no
accomplishment.
longer a spoiler. I'm looking it up.
We got
I
to a
don't
place.
believe you.
We
Like,
did
there's
what we
no
would
way.
set out to do.
You want me
there.
to read it to you exactly? It says, when your reading is graced with this card, make sure you appreciate it. The 9 of Pentacles is an excellent sign that life right now is quite good. You worked hard for everything you have. You have every right to indulge and enjoy it all.
A little bit extra there with the indulgence of us going to the boutique. one.
Yeah, luxury
Right?
and self-sufficiency and
yeah.
financial independence is also
Yep.
meaning of
Yep. Self-sufficiency,
Wow.
independence.
Buying things.
abundance.
Two that never actually bought things before.
We're flourishing.
We're growing.
So
What the-
we're also going to do our DM inspiration. So I know
Side
Metal
quest.
Grunt is new in chat. So anybody else that's in chat, what we do is pick someone that you think did your favorite role play or just favorite things this episode, this session. You can vote for them, and the person with the most votes will get DM inspiration for the next session. Not that I think only one session out of all of them of 18 episodes, of 18 sessions, has it been used, but you know, it's there if somebody
And
wants
the
it.
Still
best
have
part,
it if
was-
necessary.
The best part, it was used against another player.
True.
Oh my god.
So I'll put it
That was
in.
funny.
I'll put it in general on Discord, and you can
Yeah.
react with an emote for one of the characters.
Ooh, who to give though?
Also, maybe we when we actually figure out who's going to get the inspiration, Just hop onto D&D Beyond and click inspiration. That way, once we're on the page, we know who's got it for that session. Because I'm pretty sure I got it for last session, but it's been 2 weeks and I forgot.
Right, yeah. Not like we did a whole lot of like important rolling though, so it kind of, you know what I mean? You did a little more than the rest of us. The rest of us did shopping rolls, so
I kind of wanted to like vote for like the shopkeep, but he doesn't get inspiration.
Khalil? The things that come about when you're thrown on the spot and you have to ad lib.
right.
Yeah.
It's not too late in the story.
Let's
I
see,
would
where
say
do
it's
I
not
do
too
the
late in the story.
where do I put this DM inspiration? Like I just mark that.
I'll go vote right now. First, I'm gonna check to see if there's anybody we can raid as soon as we're done here.
Oh wow, Shadow, seemed like you had a busy day.
Oh, Metal.
Well,
I mean,
just you can vote for for whatever you saw. You saw a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah.
Not that big of a deal.
it's not a serious thing, so it's like,
Yeah.
you know, it's just DM inspiration. In fact, a lot of sessions we go end up not using it because we either forget about it or feel like, you know, it's
We're
not
not
necessary.
doing anything heavy. Yeah, like
Yeah.
this one, it wasn't super heavy, so if we failed, we didn't really see a consequence to it. Nobody was gonna die if we didn't find a dress. You mean?
It looks
Who
like
knows?
Metal did vote.
Okay,
Is-
great.
Their name is
Ooh.
Silas in Discord. And
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Also-
Yay.
To Metal, we're not super, to your comment in Discord, we're not super like far into the story. I say that I know we're on episode like what, 18?
We're in episode 18,
But our
so
streams are
even
about like 4 hours long each, so it's not too hard to go
We could
back.
probably do a recap at some
you
point.
say that,
Yeah.
but 18 sessions times minimum 3 hours is a lot of hours.
I have had to go back multiple times to the beginning to like
And
write better
I
notes. So, like, I
understand.
have re-listened to every single episode before.
Well, okay, so quick. I was like super quick.
We're not as far
Blowing
as
over-
some places.
blowing over a lot of details. We've really only been to so this started in as a one shot, and
which is
I
not
created
posted.
a homebrew world around that basically.
Yep.
And we went from one town to another. They went to a dungeon, found a little bit of lore, traveled a lot to go to another one, and that was almost all of the sessions that we missed was literally traveling, and then random crap just kept happening due to my roles and or their roles. So in the grand scheme, if you really think about an overall like performance, most of all of these sessions was travel and then things that happened while
For
traveling.
fighting.
Yeah,
That's
so
why
I
I
mean,
said
if we
we
if
can do,
we were to
recap
condense
really
it,
quick.
it would
Yeah,
be a
that's why
much
it's
shorter
not-
kind of.
Yeah.
It could definitely be condensed down to something a lot more easier to consume. So I mean, we are
Yeah.
brainstorming
Like,
and
the important-
thinking about stuff. So when it happens, we'll most certainly be letting everyone know on the Discord. So by all means, join that,
Yeah.
and it'll also probably be notified through Twitch, Twitter as well, and I would think it would probably be posted on YouTube. So
Yeah.
follow that.
All right.
As
Looks like
well.
Lily got the DM inspiration, so I went ahead and marked that.
Yay.
Oh, I did?
For
Oh,
the shopping, I guess. All she did was
It's
shopping.
shopping.
Yeah, it's the shopping.
I did
And
shopping.
what you wanted. Yeah, shopping.
I mean, I really
No, but,
feel like it was very well spread this session. It's like everyone had their moments. I mean, I absolutely loved when Rodan was like in the church being all like panicking, like with the whole orc
I
situation.
know, it
And,
was so
like
so fun.
that was a very good picture. Like Nilan with his paladin.
He got all professional.
Yeah,
business.
that was really cool. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm already like wondering like, oh, how big is this organization? Like what's the organization structure like? Like who's like
What do they
why
do?
the
'Cause we
hell
still don't know
is
exactly what they do.
right, and who the hell is Theodore? Like what's up with him? It's like what happened there?
Right.
So
Also, the kid apparently that he got in a fight with. What fight? What
like,
happened?
what's that history there? But yeah, a lot of exciting
Yes.
stuff.
Gomo's hiding a few secrets.
Oh yeah.
Only
Sister
hinted
trying
at, but
not to
he's
let
got a
me
couple of
know.
things here.
Stay tuned. Maybe you'll find
Yep.
out.
By the way, how do you spell that name?
What name? What name are you talking
Khalil?
I
about?
called that. How do you spell that?
What are you talking about?
Do you spell that?
Someone mistook me for someone else.
Oh, the moment with Noda?
Oh.
Really? Oh, that's good.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah, there's like one thing that we are is very roleplay heavy.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, notice this whole session, 3 hours and 30 minutes, that we had 0 combat. And that was true for last session and true for the session before.
Probably like
And
most of
yeah,
the sessions.
probably. I think for the last 3-4 sessions, we had no combat,
Actually,
and
Yeah,
not due to
I'm
lack
big
of
as a-
opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm big on I'm really big on combat being optional depending on what the situation is. So like I'll throw situations out that could become potential combat,
Mhm.
but depending on what they do as players, it's all on them. I'm not going to be like
Right.
this is in front of you, roll for initiative. It's
Right.
they can find their ways out of it, and a lot of times they choose to find their way out of it instead.
so for reference, our last fight was against the wind elemental in 12.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was in
that
session
was the
12.
last actual combat.
Yeah, other than
Yeah,
that,
we
we
had
fought
the last
fire.
initiative. Everything else was
Well,
kind of.
Fire.
I mean,
Yeah,
we did
that's-
roll initiative
yeah,
for the
yeah,
fire.
Our last
situation,
actual
but that's
combat
not-
section
yeah.
session was in
Well,
12.
that is actually something else that happens in this game a lot. Is sometimes it's
festival.
not always like a physical monster that we're fighting. Sometimes it is like we literally had to save a town from fire. That's not like a AC rolls or anything. That's just okay, be smart.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you,
Use your brain.
Sudoku. He
Thank
said he
you.
highly recommends the festival.
The festival
Oh
arc
yeah,
is
the
kind
festival
of.
one was on point.
It's not a filler though. Like it's easy to think of
Yeah.
something
No.
like that as a filler, but it's you take that out and the story kind of falls apart. So there are
It really-
definitely
yeah,
some
it
very
blended
important
in.
things in there.
Honestly, I think this one was more of a filler than anything else.
Yeah.
No, we
Shopping.
did stuff.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
say
this was
that. I
important.
think there's definitely things put in motion.
Oh no,
Yeah.
the piñata, Bluey!
It's so cute. I love it. But no, it's the important. Like there've been a lot of backstory that have happened in almost every single episode. But
Yeah,
the important backstories happened around the beginning, and now actually in the last few episodes, the middle while we were traveling, there wasn't a lot of backstory that happened. It was just, can we please get to this place and not die?
Yeah, that's
And
interesting,
when I say
Meadow.
that, I think that's the other thing I really like about the team is the, even though I make jokes about Gomo's health, is the difference in, I don't want to say power levels, but we're all the same level, but we are not all the same health.
We're
not
built
all the
very
same
different, so we have to take
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
different approaches to situations.
approaches to battle. To
Yep.
yeah, like Gomo
Some
and
of us
Lily
might
have
be
to
a
be
lot more
careful.
preservative. Some of them would be a lot more aggressive. Some.
Naota can be a
of us-
basically meat shield.
Yeah, like
Oh,
You're
so
remind- Your reminder that the 3-foot gnome has more HP than the 6-foot dragonborn.
oh, literally,
Or- Or our
that
paladin,
gnome
who is
has the
supposed to be a
highest
meat shield.
HP of the entire group. I'll just leave it there. We have a paladin.
I know. I've taken the paladin's job at this point.
So I
You've
have a
taken the
question
tank
for
position.
Neelon. Neelon still seemed kind of like he wasn't talking too much and stuff like that. Like he did give the information out that was needed, but he was still kind of quiet. Is he still kind of like, not really?
I don't know. Roll insight or something.
I don't know what the word I'm looking for. I had my train fell off the
Stoic?
tracks.
He went back to being very stoic.
The train has sailed.
We'll see.
No, but I think
Anyways.
that's the other
Session,
thing. I think that's the other thing that I really like about our team is we have some very talkative people, we have some outgoing people. Everybody has secrets, and then you do have your more stoic characters like Rodan and Neelon, but they're not the same kind of stoic. They're different in their own right.
Mhm.
So
Well,
yeah,
it's all coming
sometimes,
together.
guys,
I feel like we're
game,
much
hopefully-
more of a party.
Hopefully, we don't have to miss another Sunday.
Hey,
I
don't jinx
think
it,
so.
man.
I don't think there's another holiday for us to.
There we go. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Halloween's the next holiday, and that's a Sunday.
Yep, the 18th, as far as I know, I am open and not doing anything.
Ditto
Alright.
here.
All right. Well, so
So,
on that note,
thank
Did that
you,
co- did we cover
everybody, for
everything?
joining.
I found someone to raid, so let me know when they're ready. I have it typed in to go.
okie dokie. Just I
Also,
guess
thank you
we'll
for
just
all
do
the
our
input.
closing kind of thing. Just remember to subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, join Discord server, follow Twitter, so you get all the announcements and also some stupid art stuff too. That's very
Also,
fun.
also
honestly.
Metal,
it's
you had a
hilarious.
drow. Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Join Discord, talk about D&D stuff, and just share memes, whatever. Like, there's some stuff on there that we don't even talk about. There's like YouTube
Ooh.
videos of
You can post it in the art section. That's perfectly fine. Shidoku's always telling us about his character. It's great.
oh yeah, like we love talking about
Oh.
D&D. Like
I want to see your
So-
handsome or pretty drow.
it's truly
Says
inspirational
the
to
deep
hear.
gnome. Fuck off.
Mhm.
Sweet.
I want to.
But yeah, so that's that. We are, I think, ready to close off the stream and
Yeah.
raid. What a roll credit. I hope this
fine.
button's not broken though.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, and if you're
Hey.
wondering what a opal hoss might look like, I mean, I think that's a pretty accurate like
I think so, yeah.
depiction of it. Though the color tone is very gloom.
Yeah, I feel like Opalhouse is a little bit brighter, but I feel like that's pretty close.
It depends on the weather, I
With
guess.
the background, that two-towered one probably is the church.
I guess depends on which genre you want to take this next couple of sessions. It might be gloom. We'll see. You never know.
Well,
Yes, we'll see.
considering that the last time we visited an actual town, it got set on fire, who knows what's going to happen with this one?
Oh, no.
No spoilers. Anyways, so
All right.
that's
No,
that.
it
Who are
already
we
happened.
rating?
We are rating CN Mercy. And their title, it says it's their first time DMing, so they're hoping that people are not going to be too harsh on them.
Yo,
Let's do it.
let's go give him a little
Alright.
morale boost.
Real quick.
Let's go raid for initiative, guys!
Raid for initiative, real
Lock
quick.
and
Metal,
load.
It's funny that you talk about your drow getting in a fist fight with an orc barbarian.
Sharpen
and
your
winning,
daggers.
Because
Poison your
My,
arrow tips.
my deep gnome slapped somebody and knocked him out, so it was pretty fun.
Alright, everybody ready? Raid for initiative,
Yay!
guys!
Raid for
Let's
initiative.
go!
Let's go.